All right, what is up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back. One of my favorite songs of all time is on, so I'm just in a happier mood. Street Fighter Third Strike, and it gave me a video idea too. For real quick, I'll tell you guys this. For those who don't know, I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. Like, huge Street Fighter fan. Not necessarily playing Street Fighter, but the legacy of Street Fighter. What Street Fighter means to me, you know, as a young man, then growing up and seeing the birth of a new phenomenon, like a lifestyle, gives me chills. I remember when Street Fighter 2 first came out, I thought it was the most incredible thing in the world. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Real martial arts, like as somebody who's a big fan of, like, you know, kickboxer and blood sport and martial arts movies from the 80s and the early 90s, to see Street Fighter, I was like, yo, it's a martial arts movie that I can play. So anyway, I love Street Fighter. I love everything about Street Fighter. I love the characters, the themes, the music. Everything's so good about Street Fighter. But anyway, it gave me a video idea to make on the channel. So yeah, shout outs to Street Fighter. But not Street Fighter 5. That game sucks. But yeah, I can make a video about something. Anyway, what's up, everybody? OJ here. My Street Fighter TED Talk rant is done. But yeah, I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. Love Street Fighter. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. I know I'm doing good. It's good to be here. Got a video ready for you guys tomorrow morning. Big video ready for you guys tomorrow morning. And I do want to go over some Ninja news real quick. Remember, we did change the command for Elite Ninja stuff. So if you want to become a member of today's of the stream, become part of the Elite Ninja. We have changed the command to !member. If you put that into the chat, you can join PlayerEssence, become a member, get into our exclusive video game parties that we have here, gameplay sessions with myself and with the Elite Ninja Village, tournaments, emotes, badges, all sorts of cool stuff. So definitely check that out. We're trying to get 5 new members today, and can we get into the 530, boys and girls? We need to get into the 530s. We've been stuck in the 510s and 520s for like weeks now. So if we can get 5 new Elite Ninja to push us past that 530, that would be freaking hype. And I'll have a No More Heroes, the original game, bonus stream for you guys as well sometime this week, if we do hit that. So !member. Also, today's video was kind of like, the views were kind of bad. So anyway, whatever. But it was my 9th best. I think I have like almost 5,000 views. So check out today's video. I know there were some issues with checking. Some of you guys might have not even got the video in your sub feed, but check it out if you can. It's a good video. Anyway, but tomorrow's video should probably be better. I think you guys would like tomorrow's video better, talking about some Xeno. So yeah, that's that. All right. So let's go ahead and get into. Let me see if I can post the thing here. ! Let me see if it works. Let's see it. Yes, you get those emotes, Party Man, showing them off. What's good? Shout outs to Party Man. Let's go ahead and go over shout outs too while we let this load up. So if you want to become a member, link in the description, ! in the member in the chat. And also I'm going to pin this message at the top of the page. So there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and get into shout outs. What's up, Laney? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs to Jaybird. Dior Wilson's here. I see Mr. Davis is here. Cristobal C. Remember, Spawncast questions. Spawncast questions are $5 a pop, Cristobal. $5 a pop for Spawncast questions. So yeah. Party Man, what's good? Bead Queen, what is up? Jigen4, what is up? Welcome. Shout outs to my girl Bead Queen. Shout outs to my dude Party Man. Shout outs to all the elites, all the people with the Sharingans and the ticks and the Renengans. Hey, what's up, Credastra? Good to see you here. I know it's late in your neck of the woods. Good to see you. Shout outs. Look at that pure eye, man. You're looking good, Credastra. You're looking good. Look at those 2 pure eyes back to back. Yo, thank you so much, Rickson77 with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Also on Twitch, September over on Twitch. So if you want to drop some subs on Twitch, they are cheaper as well. So shout outs to Twitch for doing something right. Thank you, Rickson, for the 3 months of Twitch Prime. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. We get pretty good support on Twitch considering how low number of people that we have watching on there. So thank you guys for your support on Twitch. I appreciate that. All right. Isaac Gentry, what's up? Eric P, happy Friday. Lexa, what's up? Is it Bite-a-Bite? Bite-a-Bite? So, okay, what's good? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Shout outs. Once again, YZ250 Moto. Good to see you here, my boy. Shout outs to the Ambu Tears, the Elite Ninja out there. I appreciate you, boy. I appreciate you, my man. I appreciate you, bruh. Let's see here. Alan Ruiz. What's up, Alan? Welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing tonight? How you doing today? Skip Bit. My boy Skip Bit. Valley Boys. Let's go. Mercurius. What's up, man? I probably butchered that name. Nintendork. What's up, Nintendork? Dorking it up. Antonio Morales. What's good? Jaybird once again. Dior. Shout outs. Man with the Plan. What's good? Welcome. Good to see you guys here. Shout outs, shout outs, shout outs. Mr. Davis once again. Just in case you didn't hear me or you're doing something. All right. Fate. Okay, I'll just call you Lexa. Yo, shout outs to Shinru. Let's go. Let's go. JoJo boys. Let's go. Shout outs to the JoJo boys. We starting it off. Shinru, my man, always starting off the hype on the channel. Shinru's, I think Shinru, just call him First Blood Shinru. I think that's the new thing. We're gonna call you First Blood Shinru. Shinru always be getting in that first strike, dude. That impact strike at the start of the stream. I don't think there's anybody that's done first strikes more. Probably Shamsa. Maybe that's the only other one. Usually Shamsa, yeah. But Shinru, in terms of on these streams lately, because Shamsa just lives in a completely different time zone. First Blood, First Strike Shinru. Either one works. FS Shinru, FB Shinru. I think we got to go with the new moniker, man. Shout out to my man Shinru. With the $20 says, let's start JoJo Friday. Where you at, JoJo boys? What's good, everyone? Thanks for continuing SMT5 hype, OJ. Seriously, can't wait to play it. Also, picked up Indivisible on Switch. Ooh, good game. Good game. Play something from the OST if you can. I can. So let's see here. Indivisible. Great game. I still have to beat that game. Indivisible Battle Theme. All right, what's up, Timothy B? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs. Shout outs. Thank you so much for the JoJo boys. Appreciate that. Hopefully you guys are all having a good day. Let's start off those JoJo boys. Let's get it. Thank you so much, Shinru. First strike, Shinru. Shout outs to you, man. Thank you for the 20. Top Shinja Stream Okage. Let's go. JoJo counter at 1. Once we hit maybe 3, we'll actually put it up on screen. I miss Shamsa. I hope she's doing well. Yeah, she's doing great. Shamsa's doing fantastic. She's doing great. Yo, Eric P with the Toby Blaster. Let's go. Yo, shout out to my man Eric P with the 15th. Says Friday Blaster. Let's go. Let's go. We don't forget the Toby Blaster. We don't forget our roots. But Shamsa was here the other night. She was here watching the stream. She donated. So yeah, she just lives completely different on the other side of the world, so it's just difficult for her to make the streams, you know. Shout outs to Eric P with the 15. Says Friday Blaster. Let's go. Yes, sir. We still out here. I'm still the Hokage. I don't care if I've changed my what's it called? My header on my YouTube page. I still got that Hokage label. So let's go. Thank you for the blaster. Appreciate that, my man Eric P. Let's get it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Excuse me. What up, Massive Rican? Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Shout outs to everybody who's here, though. Seriously, I appreciate you guys. Elites, non-elites, village members. Appreciate all you guys here, man. Seriously. Thank you guys for the early donations. I appreciate that. What's up, mister? Yeah, no. You were asleep, Shinru. You were, like, dead asleep, bro. She, like, rolled around, around 8 o'clock my time. So, for you were already asleep, dude. Because you have to go to work, in, like, the next 4 hours, so... You're East Coast boys, so yeah. That's the reason why. It's just that, yeah, you missed her. But she also lurks, too. Shamsa also lurks as well. She just can't always stay through, you know. But it's all good. It is all good. We'll see her. If we have a Nintendo Direct, we'll see her during the Nintendo Direct for sure. So, yeah. Yeah, you just missed her. Hey, what's up, Pilo? Welcome to the stream, my boy. Good to see you here once again. Shout outs to the people who come through all the time, too. I appreciate you guys. Chris Gamer ST, what's good, my boy? Shout outs to the Hokage Tears, my man Chris Gamer. How you doing today, bro? Sir Mammoth, what's up, man? Welcome. I'm doing good. Doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. Friday, good week, man. I actually had a pretty crappy workout today, but I had a protein pancake, and it was delicious. Alan Prime, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Welcome. Welcome. Vision, what's up, my man? Pure Eyes in the chat. Let's go. Rise up, Pure Eyes. Rise up. You've got the best visual jutsu prowess in the village. Let's go. Shout outs. Chris Gamer, when's that? You're going to have a, what's it called? You're going to have a Renengan in the next couple months, aren't you, Chris? I don't think it's going to be too much longer now. I'm doing good, man. Welcome. Came right on your break. Hey, shout outs, Mr. Davis. Shout outs. Welcome. Hey, what up? Let's see here. You off the waffles already? What do you mean by that? No, I said I had a protein. Oh, I said protein pancake. My bad. I meant protein waffle. I meant protein waffle. I had a protein waffle today. In my waffle maker. A cinnamon oat protein waffle. It was delicious. Yeah, not a pancake. Sorry, a waffle. A protein waffle. Protein pancake just rolls off the tongue. Protein waffle does not. But no, I had a waffle today. A protein waffle. A big Belgian protein waffle. It was good. It was freaking good. I can't lie, man. Those protein waffles are really good. They have an earthy, like, health taste to it, but then the cinnamon and the oat really kind of makes it good with, like, the maple. I use the no sugar maple syrup. Man, it's good. Only problem is that when it's gone, and I'm like, oh man, I don't feel like mixing up another one, so I just don't eat anything else afterwards. Let's see. I just have to say, Skyward Sword is a really good game. It is a really good game. People are finally realizing that. It is. I think around February. Okay, February for your Renengan. Okay, February. So we gotta wait a little bit more. Gotta wait a little bit more. Wait a little bit more. I actually had a passion fruit smoothie today after my workout, and that was pretty good too. That was good. A passion fruit protein smoothie after my workout this morning. But I had a crappy workout though. It was trash. I didn't do all my sets. Yeah, it was a bad workout. I'll be honest. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I busted in and I worked super hard. I ran for an hour, so that was no problem. But the workout, nah, it was trash. I did all my shoulder sets, but I didn't do my incline sets. I didn't do all my hammer curl sets. I didn't do my shoulder, my row sets. Man, I missed so much stuff. I gotta make that all up tomorrow. I gotta make all that up this weekend. Anything that I don't do during the week, I always make up on the weekends. So I got hella extra sets on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm actually not looking forward to that. Actually not looking forward to that. I am Alan Ruiz trying Twitch right now with the new desktop. Hey, shout out to Alan. Welcome. Good to see you here. Sir Go Getter, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Earthy, so dirt? Nah, earthy as in, like, you know, healthy type of taste to it. You know? Healthy type of taste to it, you know? So yeah. Found the new Zelda Joy-Cons at GameStop. They had like 6 in stock. Had to scoop a setup. Yeah, they've been in stock pretty much everywhere. They were on stock on Amazon too. They've been in stock. They've been selling really well on Amazon as well. They've been in the top sellers for a while now. So yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's get some different music going here though. Actually, let's get some chill music. Let's get something chill. Hey, Mega Man Jr., not just the singer. Mega Man Jr., what's good, dude? Welcome to the stream. Excuse me, Style Boys, what's good, man? And welcome. Protein foods have always tasted kind of bland to me. Maybe I've been getting the wrong ones. Yeah, you're definitely getting the wrong ones because protein is just all protein is just a supplement. You know what I'm saying? Protein shouldn't override the taste of a food for you. To be honest, it really shouldn't. All they do is, it's the same ingredients. Like a protein waffle is the same as a regular waffle. All they do is put protein in there. So, I mean, it shouldn't taste any different from you eating a regular waffle too, or a regular pancake too. So all you do is get the added benefit of protein in there as well. So yeah, you're definitely getting the wrong ones, or you don't know what the hell you're doing, or you don't know how to cook. One of those, you know? If you can't make food with, like, if you can't make a smoothie with a protein smoothie and it doesn't taste good, or a protein waffle and it doesn't taste good, or a protein pizza or whatever the case doesn't taste good, then that's on you. That's not because they don't taste food that doesn't taste good. Nah, that's because you're not making it right, or you're getting the wrong one. Make it yourself though. Don't go to the store and buy it. Make it yourself. Like, you should be making your own. Well, the protein waffle, I don't make the batter myself, but it's a good protein waffle though. Like, you just use syrup and it tastes good. For almond milk with your protein shakes, no, I don't prefer almond milk with my protein shakes. I prefer some type of carbonated type of deal. Sometimes I use Monster, the zero sugar Monsters. Other times I'll use like Diet Sunkiss. I prefer something carbonated for my protein smoothies. When you do it with almond milk, it tastes too much like ice cream, like a crappy tasting ice cream. I'd rather have it taste like a protein soda smoothie thingy. You know, I don't want it to taste like an ice creamish. You know, I've tried it though. And I just don't Just not a fan. Not as much of a fan. I mean, I'll do it if I don't have anything else. Yeah, I'll use it. I'll use almond milk, but for the most part, I'll use some type of carbonated drink. Zero sugar carbonated drink. Let's see here. Well, I'm thinking of working a draft piece. I've been meaning to write a piece that has been inspired partly by a recent tweet of yours on Metroid Jed. Sure, get it done, man. Hey, what's up, Cuts Lanova? Remember eating a protein peanut butter bar from years ago my cousin gave me, and I hated it. Yeah, you shouldn't be eating those protein peanut butter bars. Like, you don't need to eat that, you know? Protein pancakes are fire. Protein waffles are even more fire. Protein waffles are even better. So yeah, protein waffles are the best. Let's see. He says, "Bro, you are so buff." I'm actually not that big. The camera makes me look a lot bigger than I actually am. I'm actually not that big. I'm actually not that buff, believe it or not. Where I live though, it's hot as hell, so I dress appropriately for that. And there's something wrong with my air conditioner. Like, it works, but it like works when it feels like I'll have it on. And like, it doesn't, something's wrong with my thermometer, I think. I don't think it's the air conditioner, it's the thermometer. It doesn't read my room correctly from the rest of the house, because my room's hotter than the rest of the house. So when I set it to a certain thing, since it reads the rest of the house, it doesn't turn on automatically. So I need to get that adjusted, or I need to get a thermometer here built in to help out. So that's why I have this silent fan right here. But I'm actually not that buff, to be honest, bro. Let's see here. Nice. I'll have to try to. Yeah, you have to buy a waffle iron. Like, buy like the little cheap ones. Get like the little cheap Belgian waffle irons. Those ones work pretty well. I've been using that. You know, it's good. It's good. You know. My AC have a blinded. So yeah, it happens sometimes, dude. It happens sometimes. I already told you guys John is stronger than me. So if we do arm wrestling or something, John's probably gonna win. Cause John lifts heavy weights. I don't lift heavy weights. The heaviest weight that I lift at home is 30 pounds. I mean 60 pounds if you come, because I have 2 dumbbells and that's it. I don't go anything over 60 pounds. I just do hella reps. So that's the reason why my arms look a bit more detailed than they've been before, is because I just do, like, you know, my sets are, I don't do anything under 15 reps of any workout that I do. Whether it's bicep curl or, you know, chest press, or incline press, or, you know, or upright row, I always do minimum 15 reps minimum. And most of the time I'll be doing upwards of like 30 or 35 on my heavy days. You know, I'll do 35 bicep curls per set, and I'll do, you know, 8 sets, or I'll do sometimes 10 sets. So I just do a lot of repetition. I'm not super strong, I just do a lot of reps, you know. But if you do a lot of reps with moderate amount of weight, you can create hypertrophy, which is the expanding of muscles in your arms or in your legs or whatever. You don't have to do super heavy weights to appear to look bigger than, or appear to look super strong, you know. Favorite martial arts movie? Bloodsport. What does he do? He does really heavy workouts, really heavy weights. Really heavy weights. You gotta get that weight up. Nah, there's really no need. You know why, Laney? What's the need of lifting super heavy weights? I'm not playing football. I'm not playing basketball. I'm not playing any type of combat sport. I'm not doing any of that. So there's no point in really lifting super heavy weight. There is no point. Now, however, muscle endurance, oh yeah, you're going to use muscle endurance all the time. Muscle endurance is definitely something that you can use, you know, and it's going to help you. So, and it's also muscle endurance, like if you do multiple repetitions, it can still get you, you know, get your max strength up, because you're still conditioning those muscles at a moderate amount of weight. So to be honest, there's really no need for me to be sitting here benching 500 pounds for what, you know? So I've done that before. I've been there, done that, you know, when I was playing football back in the day. So there's really no need, honestly, for me at least. Let's see here. What's your favorite class in Mass Effect? I don't know. You have always have less of a chance of injury with more reps, less right. Exactly. You have less of a chance of injury. You actually increase your muscle like resistance, so not only are you increasing it to where you might not get injured as much, but your muscles are more durable and resilient to where it's going to prevent injury as well. You do max weight for, yes, hypertrophy. Obviously you can definitely get your muscles bigger, and of course that strength, but that's really for like some type of athletic competition, whether you're playing football or you're playing hockey, or you're playing something where you need that extra strength to really knock somebody out or something like that. See me, I'm not doing any of that. If I ever get into a fight, my muscle endurance is more than good enough with my training in martial arts, so I don't really need to bench 10,000 pounds to knock somebody out, to be honest, or to defend myself. Hey, what's up, Mellow Wolf? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I was just joking. Do it works for you. Oh, I know. I was just speaking about it just in general. I know you were just playing around, Laney. It's no big deal. Laney, I'm still waiting for you to do some content on your channel. I'm still waiting, Laney. What is going on, young lady? You started off so nice. What's going on? Are you too busy to do some content on your channel? I'm waiting for some Pokemon stuff. The market's hot right now. You could blow your channel up. And you told me you can edit, so what's going on here? Because heavyweight with muscles actually slows fighters down. Yeah, it does. Yeah, like the bulkier you are, that can definitely slow you down a little bit. Absolutely. What type of martial arts do I practice? Really just kind of like a mixed martial arts style. I've trained in obviously like wrestling. I've done that. Not formally, but I know how to do it. Kickboxing, kung fu. So I kind of have a little bit of a mix. I had a buddy of mine that was really big on taekwondo. So he's taught me a few things, And of course, just absorbing, watching the various different disciplines and stuff like that. But what I would say I'm most comfortable in is kickboxing. I've been busy and have too much anxiety. Too much anxiety? What's happening, Laney? Let me know. If you feel like talking about it, let me help you. Why so much anxiety? If you guys want to talk about any of the Nintendo Direct rumors and the Metroid Dread sales stuff, let me know. Otherwise, I don't mind just answering you guys' questions and hanging out for Friday. You guys know how Fridays are. We just chill and talk about whatever the hell we want on Fridays. I just put stuff in the title just because to get you guys in here. But we can talk about anything. It's not clickbait though. I mean, there is actually stuff to talk about when it comes to like Nintendo Direct rumors and all that. Like it's the weekly wrap up, right? We talk about like whatever's happened during the week. So, what's up, J Biggs? Big muscles are bad for cardio during a fight. I mean, it depends. I mean, if you have big muscles and you slam somebody to the ground and they're done, then they're done, So I wouldn't say that it's completely bad, for a fight. It depends. I mean, if you've got strength and you grab somebody and you slam them and you use all your strength because of your big muscles, then, hey, you win. But it really just depends. There's a lot of different factors. But, I mean, yeah, if you're talking about an endurance type of fight, it just depends, What's the Metroid Dread cell stuff? Yeah, Nintendo put out a tweet and all they said was Metroid Dread on the tweet. And they got such a interesting response from so many different people there. Now, once again, I'm looking at a few different things. I have some sources, I told you guys before, that I have retail sources, and they are seeing incredible pre-order numbers so far. I have one person that I know that's been working at Best Buy for quite a number of years, actually a higher up. I've got somebody that's been working at Walmart for a number of years, got a couple friends that work at some other retail, and they tell me that they've never seen anything like this for a Metroid game, and they've been working there for a while. These are some of the guys that work with distribution and, handling of certain games and things like that. So the fact that they're telling me like, hey man, this is going to be interesting, because I asked them questions about it. I asked them, they're big nerds, they watch my channel too, so like, it's interesting to see the response to this game compared to some of the other ones, which we've talked about the sales multiple times about Metroid Dread, like how this could be the best selling Metroid game. We've talked about the what GameStop said, that it's their highest pre-ordered game since E3. We've seen the Metroid Dread sales pre-orders that are on Amazon. It's it's trending as like the top 5 game on Amazon so far in terms of new releases that are, or upcoming releases. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this game. I mean, the fact that Nintendo's so confident that they put out a single tweet that just says hashtag Metroid Dread, and they know they can rally up that type of, weird Twitter type of post, right? When you just say one single thing, right? Metroid, hashtag Metroid Dread, then they put up a picture, and people are just in the chat, just going nuts in the comment section, quote tweeting and just being hyped for the game. I haven't seen a Metroid game get this type of hype probably since Metroid Prime 3 and the original Metroid Prime. That was the last time that I've seen this type of hype. But Metroid Prime, the original, that had a different type of hype though. That hype was like, this game could suck. This game is going to suck. Where's my normal Metroid? Why is it first person? That was that. So yeah. My workouts mostly revolve around building muscle and improving cardio. Also help me, help me in the abs department. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing with abs is diet and cardio. Like, that's the 2 biggest thing with abs, is diet and cardio. Yeah, you got to get your body fat down. So because most people got abs, So you get your body fat down by cardio and by your diet. And then your abs will just kind of just pop up at some point. So let's see. I disappeared from the channel for a few months and now OJ is ripped. Good Lord. Wait a minute. Hold up. I've always looked the same. I have not changed. I have not. I wasn't a slob a few months ago. Wait a minute here, Reggie. I appreciate the the good looks, but I mean, wait a minute. Well, a few months ago, was I a fat slob? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Reggie? I just posted my Pokemon games on eBay. I could use the money right now, so I'm going to cash in the investment and physical collection. Hey, there you go, Antonio. Can we hear about the Nintendo Direct rumors? Yeah, there are rumors, Calvin, that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct next week on September 8th. Those are the rumors right now. But make sure you guys watch my videos, or Calvin, because I already discussed that, I think 2 times this week or so. So make sure you watch my videos about stuff as well. But yeah, September 8th is the recap with that, which now we know that it's not going to happen then. Now we know that it's not happening, since now that Nintendo knows that it's out there. It's like, oh, now we're just going to change it, Hey, what's up, Silent Mongoose? Welcome to the stream. I'm hyped for the OLED, and copy of Dread is already paid for. Hey, there you go. Let's see, how well does Samus Return sell? 500,000 copies plus. Do you think them putting this out was based on the sales of that, or because they needed to put out a Metroid game because Prime 4 was delayed? No, they have nothing. They have separate teams. They have nothing to do with it. You guys got to watch my videos more, guys, because this is something that I've already answered a number of times in terms of things. Like, I've already told you guys this so many times. So you got to watch my videos on Metroid Dread when it comes down to it. But they didn't do that because it got delayed. No, because they're not. Guys, these games aren't made like overnight, Ben. You got to realize that. Like Metroid Dread, these games aren't made like, oh, it got delayed in 2019. Let's make a game. Okay, it's 2021 now. Here's the game. They're not made that way. They're planned years in advance. I know, you see 2D and you think that that's simple to make. No, that's like a 3-4 year game. You know what I'm saying? That's not a 2 year. That's you got to plan that. You got to plan and make that. That's probably a 3-year game. So they were planning that before Metroid Prime 4 even got delayed. They were already planning that, working on it before then, and planning what they wanted to do with the other team. Metroid Prime 4 has nothing to do with Mercury Steam and 2D Metroid. Has nothing to do with it, and it's never had anything to do with it since Metroid Prime has been a thing. 2D Metroid has never been affected by Metroid Prime. They've always done Metroid Prime and 2D Metroid since 2002. So for the past 2 decades or whatever, they've always tried to have the console Metroid, the 2D Metroid, or like the portable Metroid, the console Metroid. So it has nothing to do with it. Never has. Let's see, I'm not saying that. It's just you look way more swole. You always look good though. Thank you. Reggie, I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm just messing with you. I did start a new workout plan though. A new workout and a new diet plan. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and act like I didn't. But yeah, I did start a new workout and diet plan. So, yeah. Looks like it's working for the most part. Will it be a partner showcase? No, they haven't done any partner showcases this year. Why would it be that, Callum? Partner showcases were only for the COVID times. YZ250 Moto says surprise Brain Age game was not in the direct. Why? It's just Brain Age. Karen Buckley says, OJ, are there any good Game Boy RPGs not named Pokemon and Final Fantasy? Yeah, there's like a Wario game on there. There's another Mario game on there. There's wait, hold up, that's another Pokemon game. There's tons of cool Game Boy Color games. I mean, there's tons of good ones. So yeah. OJ, what time is it supposed to start? We don't know the time of it yet, man. We have no idea. It hasn't been officially announced yet. It was probably planned soon after Samus Returns. Yeah, I'd probably say after Samus Returns got such good scores and how they really made a good game. I mean, there's two separate factors when it comes to games being planned, guys. It's how well the game is received and what's the potential of the franchise. And Metroid Dread it was planned and they probably put it in motion like 2017, 2018. They made a really good game, so Nintendo knows that the game will be high quality. And two, Metroid's potential has always been up there. It's just a matter of execution and marketing, you know? So I think those are the two biggest factors, is that Mercury Steam is good. They know what they're doing. And there's potential to sell a good Metroid game. You know, there's potential to do it with Mercury Steam. So that's the reason why I think Metroid Dread was made. And Sakamoto said that they finally had the hardware that they needed to make this type of game. A lot of potential, right? You can bring in the console Metroid dudes and the portable Metroid dudes with this Metroid Dread game, right? It's not just the portable people. There's people who don't like to play Metroid on a portable system. There's people who want to play it on a big TV. Now you can get people who want to play it on portable side, and you get people who want to play it on the home console side. It's the perfect, fusion. So there was no doubt in my mind that they were going to make another Metroid game, no doubt in my mind. Metroid 2D game. After Samus Returns, I was like, yeah, they're probably going to make a new game, That's why I was so confident. I was so confident with it, I want to shake your hand. Yo, Brand Smith, thank you for the $1 donation. I want to shake your hand, sir. Thank you for the support in the stream with the $1. Appreciate that. So yeah, I heard that Shang-Chi movie is pretty good, so I might check it out one of these days. So yeah, game looks outstanding. I'm very impressed after that second trailer. Yeah, that second trailer was super good. I think that sold the game to a lot of people out there. Didn't need to, but I mean, it shouldn't have had to do that, but sometimes you have to do that. Obviously, not everybody has, disposable income or whatever the case is, and they got to pick what they want to play very carefully. Some people don't have disposable income, and for those who do have disposable income, they don't have disposable time. So you have to pick your games very carefully in terms of what you dedicate your time to. It's only 24 hours in a day. You got to sleep, eat, take care of work, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I think it was a good trailer. It was a good trailer, and it really did help boost the profile in terms of what they're going to do, So yeah, absolutely. Shout out Snook Bells. I've been trying to avoid all Metroid Dread trailers and going as blind as possible. I don't know. I think that Metroid Dread is all about the experience, Silent Mongoose. So I don't really think that watching a trailer is going to make your experience way better than not. I think that people that are doing that are just crazy. I think some of you guys are crazy when it comes down to it. But hey, it is what it is, knowing that Samus gets an ice missile or something like that or knowing that you jump around a Samus or that you fight somebody it's not a spoiler or anything like that. It's not going to make your experience way better if you didn't see it beforehand or anything. Metroid is an atmospheric exploration experience game. It doesn't matter what you saw. What matters is the experience, That's the biggest thing with Metroid. So I don't think it matters whether you watch the trailer or not. It really doesn't. Some people are just kind of acting crazy on it, but it's all good. It's all good. People can do whatever they want. The isolation experience is unlike anything else. Yeah, it's a really good experience that it's been replicated by other games, but not to the point to where like Metroid has it. I think Metroid does a much better job than a lot of other games out there, So yeah, I feel like I barely saw what the game has to offer. No, they're being very careful with it. They're being very careful with it in terms of what they're showing. I know as somebody who has been covering video games for a very long time, people always whine and say the same thing when it comes to Metroid. So you're gonna be surprised regardless, Dash Frank. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not gonna make it to where you're surprised. It's like, oh, whoa. Like, it really doesn't matter. The reason why it doesn't matter is because the context are out of the clips are out of context. There's no context to the clips, so it's not like you're going to be more surprised if you didn't see something compared to somebody who did see something, because it's your brain already knows what to expect with the Metroid game. So it doesn't make things any different. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it really doesn't. It's not a movie. It's not a hands-off experience. It's a hands-on experience where the context of what is being shown or not does not make it any different to somebody who's seen it or somebody who doesn't. You're not gonna be somebody who's seen it, so like, oh wow, I'm super surprised. I didn't see that, compared to somebody who saw out of context, like, oh well, I already know what's going on. It's not a massive difference between the two, you know. And this is coming from somebody who's went into a Metroid game without seeing anything, and somebody who's went into a Metroid game with seeing stuff. It really, for a Metroid game, it really doesn't matter. Now, maybe for something else that's more of a movie experience, like a Beyond Two Souls or Detroit or something like that, like, I get that viewpoint. But with Metroid, it really doesn't matter, because all this stuff, you already know Metroid. Like, if you didn't see an ice missile isn't going to surprise you more if you saw it once before than if you saw it now at this point. It's really not. You're not going to be surprised by an ice missile or a super jump boot compared to somebody who saw that. You expect those type of things, and everything that they've shown is something that you would already expect. So you're not going to be surprised by anything more so than not, you know. You're really not. But that's just my opinion. I'm not a fan of everyone. I don't want to say it. It's gonna be surprised. Like, you're not gonna be surprised by an ice missile. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be surprised by a high jump boot. You're not gonna be surprised by a screw attack. These things are okay. Samus gets a missile that spreads apart. Oh, whoa! It's like, no. It's about, okay, how does she use that? Your experience in the game. You know, what's going on, like what happens with it, what's the context. It's like, that's what surprises you, is the gameplay. It's what it does, not her abilities. She loses the same abilities every time. Are you surprised? How many times are you going to be surprised by a loss of an ability? You know what I'm saying? Like, all of her abilities in the game, this game seems extremely safe when it comes to the gameplay. Now, when it comes to the story, that's very different, right? You have the EMMI, but you've already seen that, right? So, but the game seems safe. It seems like it's going to be really good and safe gameplay wise. So, I mean, are we really going to get here and be surprised by an ice missile? Or by, no, you're not. You know, as long as they don't spoil the actual real big story plots and points, which they haven't, because there's no context to what's going on, there's no anything, then you're good. You'll be just as intrigued or surprised as anybody else that plays it, you know? These trailers aren't built for you to know everything that's going on. But like I said, that's just my opinion on the matter. You know, that's just my opinion. I don't think somebody who goes in with nothing is going to be more surprised or more shocked than somebody else that watches a trailer. I just don't think that. I just don't think that, you know? But that's just my opinion, you know? Yeah, exactly. Your reaction isn't going to be, oh my gosh, I'm surprised. It's going to be, oh, that's cool. But you expect it. There's nothing that I've seen from the trailer that wasn't already expected. Missile upgrade. Great. Samus can jump really high. Great. Samus fights against new enemies. Okay. Great. Samus fights Kraid. Great. They didn't show the fight. Samus runs really fast. Great. Samus can freeze you with the missile. Fantastic. Samus can jump, do flips, and light herself on electricity. Screw attack. Fantastic. All right, that's all they showed. Like, that's it. It just looks really good. I mean, that's it. You know? That's it. So that isn't, I'm not shocked by it. Metroid is a different experience. Like I said, if it's a The Last of Us or something like that, then I get that. A story based, you know, whatever, I get that. But with Metroid, it's not about what you saw there. Okay, great. How is it applied? It's a gameplay heavy type of game, you know? So yeah, Samus can turn into a morph ball. Fantastic. Samus can also sometimes grapple onto a rail as a morph ball. Phenomenal. You know, like, how do they use that? That's what surprises me. How is that being used? How is it applied in the game? What puzzles do they have with it? What setups do they have with it? What are the gameplay elements? Which Nintendo needs to make sure that they keep that a secret, which they've done a good job with. They haven't showed any major gameplay elements with those powers or those things. Like, that's the thing that you have to be, you know, cognizant of, which so far from what I've seen, they haven't done anything like that. They haven't spoiled anything in that sense. So, but that's just like I said, some people think about it differently. What I'm saying is not factual. What I'm saying is opinion. Some people generally are surprised by the dumbest things. You know what I'm saying? So we do have Cal M here. So, I mean, no, I'm joking. Kind of. So some people can be surprised by the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, Samus loses her ability. Whoa! Whoa! Samus got a new ability! Oh! You know, like, some people can be surprised by the dumbest things or by the most predictable things. That's just, everybody's different, you know? So yeah, there's that. Stop spoiling the game. I'm gonna get bodied in Dread. Laney, you gonna get bodied in Dread? Nah, you'll be all right. You're a good gamer. So yeah. Yeah, but if you're already sold, then yeah, you don't gotta worry about it. You don't gotta watch anymore. You're good, man. You're good. You're good. You can skip all the trailers, whatever. You're already sold. You don't need to watch anymore, you know? I don't mind, like, the trailer drops. Like, the thing that gets me sometimes, like, a little bit peeved was, like, how Monster Hunter did it. Like, they were, like, holding grand presentations for, like, hey, here's a new trailer. Like, hey, we got a grand Monster Hunter direct. Like, they made such a big deal about it. But you know what? To be honest, that's what you got to do. Like, that's what you've got. You've got to drop those new trailers. You've got to hype it up as if it's God's gift to Earth. You know what I'm saying? They hyped up Monster Hunter Stories 2 as if it was Rathalos's gift to Earth, man. And that's what you got to do. It was fantastic marketing. And people went out there and bought the game quickly. That game sold 1 million fast. That's what you do. Like, that is the correct way to market your game. They did the same thing with Monster Hunter Rise, you know? That is the correct way to do it. In today's day, people are, you know, there's so many options, right, to play games. You have good old, you have GOG, you have Steam, you have PSN, PS Now, Xbox Game Pass, games with gold, regular video games at any store, Switch eShop, this and that. You just have smartphone. There's 1 million things being thrown at you guys 24/7, right? So in today's day, you've got to sit there and scream at the top of your lungs about your game. Otherwise, you get no publicity. You get no clout. You know? You get no clout, boys. So that's the whole thing, you know? Let's see. There's definitely some games, though, where they spoil the whole game in trailers. Not really. That's a very few and far in between. Not really. No. Not really. I haven't seen any, as somebody who covers video games a lot, I haven't really seen any trailers where they'll spoil the whole game in trailers. I haven't seen that. Nah. And if your game is spoiled by a trailer, then that game sucks. Then that game's trash. Plain and simple. If your game is spoiled by a single trailer, spoiling the whole thing, then your game is garbage. Then your game is garbage. Because a trailer is only however many seconds long. A game can be 10 hours or 15 hours or 20 hours. So if the whole thing is ruined because of a trailer, then that game's trash. Then that game's garbage. Gotta sell Metroid Dread to people who have never played a Metroid game. Exactly. But I haven't really seen any, and I've seen trailers where they put the final bosses or end game bosses in the trailer, but you have no context to the clip. Skyward Sword put end game bosses in the trailer, but there's no context to what's happening. Like, okay. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 put a scene from the end of the game in the trailer. They didn't ruin the whole thing though. Like the part where Pyra and Mithra go like this and Rex holds his hand. That's from the very end of the game. but you have no idea. You already know the characters. You have no idea that's part of the end of the game and when they're about to fight Malos and all this and that. You have no idea, you know? But trailers do that all the time, you know? So, to me, a game never really is ruined by a trailer. And if it is, bad editing, bad game. Usually trash game. Usually. Usually. But that's just my thoughts. If anybody has any games that have been ruined, completely spoiled by a trailer, let me know. Let me know what game that is. I'd like to talk about it a little bit more. Let's see what we're seeing from Dread. I'm assuming it's all early parts of the game, parts later on. Yeah, I think they'll probably do a final trailer where they might show something that's from later, but we'll have no idea where it is in the game. Let me answer JCat's question. Katana Riku made a video asking if Atlas are showing too much of SMT5. What's your opinion on that? No. Atlas is not showing too much of SMT5. No. If anything, they should show more of SMT5 because they showed nothing of it for the past freaking 4 years. Even last year in 2020, they didn't really show much. It wasn't until right now they're doing blitzkrieg marketing for SMT5. They haven't shown enough of SMT5 in my opinion. They should definitely show some more. They should definitely show like a boss battle or two. Absolutely. They haven't shown any real boss battles. There's been no real boss battles shown. No, absolutely not. They haven't shown enough yet, in my opinion, which I think they're going to show more. But no. No, that game needs all the marketing that it can get. So yeah. That game should actually be shown. They should show a boss battle. They should show like a full-on boss battle of the game and strategy and stuff like that. It's a turn-based RPG that's going to take you 50-something hours to beat. 50, 60, 70 hours to beat, depending on how you like to play your games. They've barely showed anything with that game. They showed a beginning. They showed some cutscenes that we have no idea what the hell is going on. They mixed up and jumbled. I've watched the story trailer and the gameplay trailer for those games a million times. You have no idea what the hell is going on. There's no way that you know what's going on with that story. It's spliced. I'm an editor myself. It's completely spliced up from various different parts. You have no idea, and they're just saying stuff. Oh, I'm gonna be the god to destroy all this. Like, what the hell? I don't know what's going on there. Oh, can I save this girl right now? Then they cut it. Can I do? It's. You can tell that it's all over the place. So no, that's a silly. To be honest, I need to see the video. But anybody suggesting that they've shown too much of SMT5 or saying that they have, that's ridiculous. And like I said, I've made a million videos on SMT5 to this point, and I have no idea what's going on in that game outside of what they've already told us. You know, I have no idea. There's no way to piece together that story. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm looking forward to seeing what actually happens. We have a basic premise, but there's no way that you can even put together all what they're saying there, you know? So yeah. SMT5 is mission based like SMT4. I don't even know how it is. I have no idea about the general flow of the game. No idea. SMT5 is a 100-hour game. They could show half of it and still be good. I mean, I don't know if it's a 100-hour game. It just depends. I mean, I think it could be. It could be based on like everything that you do, but the game is 3 months away. It's basically on the next corner. Yeah, I mean, right now, I think Nintendo's probably saying, okay, like, you know, they're doing their little SMT5 stuff. That's great. They wanted to get the hype for like the pre-order trailers and, you know, like the pre-orders and everything like that. Get some more pre-orders for the game because the game can definitely use some more pre-orders. But I think that obviously Metroid Dread needs to get out. Like right now, it's a little bit of a smaller or quieter time for Nintendo right now at this point, right? So, you know, we got Game & Wario coming up, so that's cool. But right now, it's like a catch-up month. I mean, people want to get Neo, The World Ends With You. People, Skyward Sword, if you haven't got that yet. There's Monster Hunter. There's plenty to play, right? No More Heroes just came out, so there's that. So people got stuff to play. September, we're good, you know, so catch up, whatever the case is. Even though I said August, I'm going to catch up, and then I still didn't catch up with everything because then No More Heroes took over my life, and now I'm playing Astral Chain again. But anyway, we're good, and then October, things get heavy, right? October, things start getting like really heavy. Although September's a good month too. There's a lot of good games coming out in September, but October things get big. You know, Metroid Dread beginning of the month, Monkey Ball is right in there. There's the Fatal Frame, also Mario Party Superstars. You know, so October is a huge month, and then obviously November's gigantic. You got Pokemon, you know, and you also got you got Nickelodeon All Stars in October as well. And then you got Pokemon, and you also have SMT5 in November, so that's huge right there. 2 massive RPGs, you know. So yeah, man. Hey, I just pre-ordered Metroid Dread early today. I'm looking forward to it. Nice, good stuff, Dark Shadow. I like it. I like it. Speaking of, there will probably be another trailer coming up for TGS. For SMT5, yeah, probably. Yeah, Atlas is gonna be is going to be there. So yeah. I've seen SMT5 and I don't know what it's about. Yeah, exactly. Nobody knows what it's even about. I mean, outside of what they've explained, like in the like, you know, okay, they have to save the world essentially. Tokyo gets overran. There's these evil beings, and you've got to save them. You've got to make friends with demons and take them down, and you got to basically slay, you know, the demon god himself. So yeah, I mean, there's not really much. There's a lot going on. People have no idea, which is good. Eastward, yeah, I'm picking up Eastward for sure. Hey, when is that Eastward game coming out? Don't watch. When is that game coming out? Sonic in October. Isn't Sonic Colors? Isn't that game already out, or isn't it like out? When's Sonic Colors coming out? I got OJ on the 80 screen. Dang, it's big OJ. 16th of this month. Speaking of Nickelodeon All Stars, have you seen them posted images of SpongeBob and Patrick Moveset on Twitter? Yeah, I did. I covered it in one of my videos, Party Man, and I even covered it in a live stream. Colors is on the 7th, and Eastward is on the 16th. Okay, so Colors is next week, and Eastward is 6th. Yeah, like there's plenty of games for September, so that's good. That's good. That's really good. That's like super good. I wish the physical for Eastward could come up before November. Yeah. There's. I don't know if I gotta buy that. I've gotta buy the physical for Eastward. I have not bought that yet. I need to buy it. Yeah. So Eastward is 2 weeks, about a week and some odd days. The 15th. So yeah, Eastward is about a week and 15th, right? So that's, yeah, about a week and some odd days. Maybe I missed you talking about it because I watched the videos. Yeah, you might have used the chapter section, but I did talk about it. I did put out the imaginary clap or whatever, imagination clap. I did talk about it in the video. Might have just missed it. It's okay. Hogwarts Legacy at the PlayStation Showcase. I don't care about Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, and that lady's crazy. The lady who made Harry Potter, she's absolutely nuts. So I'm good. I don't support anything she does. So yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on all that. Let's see here. Tales of Arise and WarioWare is coming out next week. Yeah, Tales of Arise next week. Tales of Arise is on Friday. Right? So yeah, it's gonna be good. Let's see here. Damn, we ain't rocking with Harry. No, I'll never support anything Harry Potter. Absolutely not. That lady's crazy. I'll never support anything Harry Potter ever again in my life. Never, not like I did anyway. So I've watched some of the movies, but I'll never watch another Harry Potter movie or support anything that has to do with anything with Harry Potter ever. That's just my thoughts, though. You guys can support whatever you want. Why do I say she's crazy? I don't feel like talking about it. I just don't like her. Let's see here. I started Octopath Traveler for the first time this week. Wonderful game. It is, Jay. It is. It's a very good game. My Switch was a drought for big games. Can't wait for Metroid Dread. My Switch was on a drought for big games. I don't know what... Dude. Monster Hunter Stories 2. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Neo, The World Ends With You. No more Heroes 3. There's plenty of big games to play. There's no drought. There's no drought of big games. That's just you intentionally skipping good games. Let's see here. You think Tales is worth picking up? Go play the demo, like you just said. I already said that I don't feel like talking about it, guys. Why do you guys keep on asking me the same question? Zesticar literally just said I don't feel like talking about it, and then you asked me, well, why is she crazy? I just said I don't feel like talking about it. Can you guys respect that or no? Yes or no? If you can't, I don't know what to tell you. I just said I don't want to talk about it. I don't feel like supporting her. If you guys want to support her, support her. I don't want to support her. Do I really need to say more? Or do I have to, how many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't want to. If you want to support her, support her. I don't want to, and I don't want to talk about why I don't support her. I just don't need to. She has plenty of support. She's filthy rich. She doesn't need my support or care or even know who I am. So it doesn't matter. I'm irrelevant to her. I'm a speck of nothing. She'll never know me, and it doesn't matter. So that's that. All right. Well, somebody time out Joe, because you don't want to stop. So somebody time Joe out. Since I told you guys to stop, and then you wouldn't stop. So time out Joe. Since you don't want to have any respect for me, I'm not going to have any respect for you. Time Joe out, please. Since you don't want to have respect for somebody, that literally, I put it nicely, but you want to say it over and over. Like a moron, dude. Seriously, man, people are so weird, dude. It's like, no, you need to tell. I don't gotta tell y'all nothing. I already said I don't feel like it. But anyway, I'm done with that topic. Y'all support who you want to. If you guys want to buy Harry Potter, I already said it. Y'all want to buy Harry Potter stuff? That's cool. Y'all want to talk about Harry Potter or how you're buying the game or Hogwarts Legacy? That's cool. Talk about it. Enjoy. I don't care. I'm just saying me. I'm not. You guys can though. You hoping for Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2 maybe? No, there's no need for a Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2. Have you beat the game? There's no need for that game to ever see the light of day at all. It's not even Tokyo Mirage Sessions. It's not a game worth. It's not a franchise. It's just the game. It just exists. But there's no need for a Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2. There's zero need for, with SMT 5 out or coming out, and with Persona, 6, that's gonna be a thing at some point. There's no need for Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Tokyo Mirage Sessions is honestly an irrelevant game. It's fantastic, but it's an irrelevant game at this point. So yeah, there's no need for it. No, that would not be hype. There's no need to waste time and money on a Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2. Sorry guys, there's no need for that. They've got the font and the gameplay style from Tokyo Mirage Sessions is in SMT5. SMT5 is going to be a much better game than Tokyo Mirage Sessions. There is no need for another. I don't want them wasting any time or money on Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Just make SMT games. Make SMT games. Make Persona games. There is no need for Tokyo Mirage Sessions. It's a stupid concept. It's a failed concept that they just salvaged by making it into a very weird Persona / SMT game. A very awkward, weird game that was based off of a lie of a premise of what they were supposed to give us that they couldn't make for whatever reason, so they made it into that. There's no need for any more Tokyo Mirage Sessions. There's none. It doesn't sell. It's a waste of time, guys. Just trust me on this one. It's a waste of time. When you play SMT5, you'll be like, yeah, there's no need. There's no need to waste resources, because like, if you make SMT or if you make Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2, that's not a cheap game to make. That's not, oh, let's just throw something together. That's like, you need time and resources and money. You need stuff for that. There's no need to waste any time, resources, and money on Tokyo Mirage Sessions when you have SMT, which SMT5 looks legitimately 10 times better than Tokyo Mirage Sessions from a story, gameplay, and everything standpoint. We need Persona 6. Let's get some Persona games on Switch. Let's get the new Persona cracking. We don't need Atlas wasting resources on time on Tokyo Mirage Sessions when it's not a better Persona and it's not a better SMT. It's just a thing. because they failed. Atlas failed. Atlas failed at making a true Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei game, and Tokyo Mirage Sessions was made. But there's no need for any more. There's really no need. I was absolutely surprised to see it on Switch. I was shocked to see Tokyo Mirage Sessions on Switch. I was like, why is this game on Switch? Okay, sure. I'll check it out again, but okay. It's still a great game. I played it, love it. I love it. It's a great game, but there's no need. Yeah, you just arrived. Basically, we're talking about the September 8th rumor of the Nintendo Direct on this for Switch. There's no need for Atlas to keep a PS exclusive if they're not being paid for it to be a PS exclusive. So I don't think it's going to be a PS exclusive because I don't think Sony's going to pay for it to be a PS exclusive, and I don't think Atlas is going to make it a PS exclusive. So no. Hey, OJ, I just got a question. Bayonetta. Oh gosh, Mr. Davis. Nothing on Bayonetta yet, man. Nothing on Bayonetta. Maybe watch my Mr. Davis. Watch my videos. I've already got multiple videos on Bayonetta on the channel, so watch the videos that I have on the channel. That will tell you what I think about Bayonetta. I've already discussed it. You know, when it comes to Bayonetta, okay? Like, we gotta wait for the Direct, so it's already up. I have nothing else to share on Bayonetta, Mr. Davis. Nothing else to share. Any new announcements leaked or rumored? Xenoblade Chronicles 3, new video tomorrow. Rumored. Devil Survivor, Summoner? Neither. Regular SMT and Persona. But Devil Summoner and Devil Survivor are both good. So more games like Catherine? No, there's not going to be. I mean, they might make another game like Catherine, but I doubt it. I mean, maybe there's a Catherine 2 at some point. I think that might happen, but it's not going to be a regular staple. What's up, Alonzo Vines? I personally don't think. I think the shift of the industry, like when Atlas was making Persona, you know, Persona 5, the Japanese industry was still pro Sony. Sony still held the keys to the Japanese industry, so it made sense to put it PlayStation only. They still held the keys. Developers still predominantly made games on Sony. Japanese games still predominantly sold best on Sony systems. The whole atmosphere of the development between Persona 5 and Persona 6 is going to be completely different. At this point, Sony's position in Japan has faded to a minuscule fraction of what they had back in the PS3, PS Vita, PSP days, right? PSP was a thing in Japan. People loved it. PS Vita, not as good as PSP, but they still, like, Japanese developers still went to that system, right? PS3, obviously not as good as PS2, but Japanese developers still went to that system for their games because the Wii was the Wii, right? The DS couldn't really do what they wanted to do, and the 3DS was coming on later, but once again, didn't have that atmosphere, development atmosphere for what they wanted to do. So a lot of developers still went with PS3, PS Vita, right? Like, a lot of those Japanese games didn't come to the 3DS or didn't come to the Wii U or didn't come to the Wii. But the atmosphere now is, wait a minute, we can launch our game on Switch and it's going to get our best sales on Switch. We've seen that with many Japanese franchises now at this point. It actually sells best on Switch or even overseas. If it's a AA type of game or if it's a different type of game, it sells best on Switch. Right now, I mean, if you put Persona, in my opinion, if you put Persona only on PlayStation next gen, you're killing yourself. That is a bad move. Overseas, people are not playing Japanese games like that anymore. The AAA Japanese industry has whittled down to damn near nothing. Has whittled to Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy. That's about it in the third-party AAA RPG. Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, maybe Tales, the new Tales game. Maybe the new Tales game, you put it inside there. But is that going to be a multi-million Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy seller? Probably not. So there's really only two that can consistently sell in the West. Persona, you can kind of put it in there too, but they needed PS3, PS4, PS5 with Royal backwards compatibility, price drops like crazy, tons of years just to maybe even hit 5 million. Tons of sales, $20. They needed to throw the kitchen sink at it to even get to that point. You know? That is a bad move, in my opinion, to make it only PlayStation. But if they want to do that, that's their prerogative. But that would be a very financially bad move, as in you're losing out on hundreds of millions of dollars, potentially. In my opinion, you could be losing out on $100 million, or you could be losing out on $50 million plus. So if you're going to do that, you better get a bag from Sony. It better be a Final Fantasy, you know, type of bag, like 16 type of bag. It better be something to where you get compensated for not doing that. But Sega's done dumb stuff before, so we'll have to wait and see. Monster Hunter isn't a JRPG. Fire Emblem doesn't sell like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. I'm talking about super blockbuster sellers. I could see Sony paying for exclusive rights again. Can you? I don't think so. Whoa! Whoa! Bruh! Khaled Cooper! Holy smokes! I wish I could play the Star Platinum. It was through Super Chat, but I'll take it. Khaled Cooper with a huge donation. Rich boy donation. Goodness gracious, that's probably the biggest Super Chat we've ever gotten on the stream. Dang, that's crazy, man. Thank you so much, Khaled Cooper, with the $199 donation. Khaled, yo, what, dude, what popped off today, man? Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you so much for the support. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes. Khaled Cooper, Elite Ninja Extraordinaire. Definitely Ambu Corpse looking like he's gonna bust his way into the round table. Thank you so much, Mr. Khaled Cooper. Yo, I appreciate that, bro. Seriously, thank you. Yo, emotes, Nook Bells in the chat for Khaled. Thank you so much, man. Holy smokes. This blew my mind right there. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. That's very, very nice of you, man. Honestly. I never expect. I'm just sitting here talking video games. You know, whatever I get, man. I'm just chilling. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the support. See, this is why the Elite Ninja Village is the best, man. There's people that have way more subs and don't get that type of support from people. So thank you. I'm letting you guys know that I do appreciate everybody being here, for real. Thank you so much, Mr. Khaled Cooper. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. It says, enjoy the work. Thank you. Thank you for rewarding whatever work I do. I mean, I'm not sure if I deserve that, but I appreciate you thinking that I'm worth that amount to you. That the fact that the work that I do is that valuable to you. And you support a lot. You support damn near every week, pretty much. So thank you so much. Whether it's $1 or $199, I appreciate the heck out of you guys. But yo, thank you for the $199, man. That's a lot to give to somebody. Goodness gracious, dude. Thank you. Yeah, definitely got to pull out the chair. Hope you meant to donate 200 and not 20. I think Khaled's a very smart guy, so I think he knows how much he's putting in. So I don't think he made a mistake there. I don't think he did. And I think it gives you like a, are you sure? Like a click button. So I think, I don't know. So I'm not sure. Value is subjective. It is subjective, absolutely. But hey man, I'm just sitting here just trying to do my best, cover the news, talk to you guys, have some people to talk about video games with. That's always been what I've wanted to do, you know, outside of playing in the NFL, but that didn't work. Not fast enough, too short. So actually no, my height has nothing to do with it. Not fast enough probably. But yeah. Shout outs. Shout outs. Somebody timed Joe 68 31 out again. No, I'm joking, Joe. I'm joking. Don't time me out. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Damn it. I told you guys I was joking. I told you guys I was joking. Sorry about that, Joe. Welcome back. I was joking. I was joking. Hey man, how was your day? What's your current favorite game, and what do you think of the Scarlet Nexus budget? What do I think about? I don't know what that means. The last part. My current favorite game right now, Astral Chain. You told me too late. I told you too late. All right, shout outs. Shout outs to Joe. Joe, when you come back, I'll give you another shout out. Say hi, and I'll give you the other one. You guys leave Joe. Stop picking on Joe, dude. What the hell? He didn't do anything to you guys. He was just trying to explain something. Why you guys timing him out like that? Why you guys timing him out like that? What the heck, dude? What the heck? G-tab emote. Oh man, dude. This is great. I think we have a Death Reaper emote, but we don't have a timed out emote. We need to get one. Yo, NT, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome. Yes, I'm definitely pushing the blame onto somebody else. That's what I like to do. Push the blame. What are your thoughts on Switch lifespan? I mean, do you think that they're going? When do you think they're going next gen? Yeah, I already made a video on that. So check out like my Switch next gen. You just type that in and you can hear more about that. But you know, next probably couple years or so. But check out my videos that I've already done on it. I think I've made at least 2 or 3 videos in the past like couple months on that. Should probably make another one though. How you got my donation too? Your donation? No, I did not get any donation from you, Mr. Davis. No donation came in just yet. Maybe you'll come in though. But no, nothing came in just yet, Mr. Davis. I mean, how much they spent on it and how much we're using the levels and stuff. I don't know how much they spent on Scarlet Nexus. I don't know how much they spent on it. Obviously, it probably wasn't like the highest budget game, but I think that they spent what they felt that they could do with it. So I think it's still a solid game. I haven't been able to play more of it just yet. I'm replaying Astral Chain, but I think it's still a very good game. The game went down to $39.99 too, so if you're looking for a little bit of a discount on Scarlet Nexus, it's $39.99. I'll be picking it up for the $20 special this Black Friday. And I'll be playing it probably in December, so I'll probably pick it up like once the release is kind of cool down for Nintendo, because I'll be playing Metroid and SMT5 for all November, you know, especially SMT5 all November. SMT5 streams, baby. We out here. Given the lineup, I doubt a Switch Pro will drop in 2022 unless it's backwards compatible. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't. If it's just a revision of the current Switch, I mean, it would be backwards compatible, you know. So I don't see why it wouldn't be if they did a Switch Pro. But I think at this point there might not even be a Switch Pro. There might just be a Switch 2 in 2023, you know. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts, Kyo Bigfoot. Kind of my thoughts so far. Make sure you guys hit that like button too. If you guys have not hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. Also, if you want to become a member, once again, like the amazing Khaled, want to become a member like Party Man, make sure you guys type in !member. Also, check the link at the top of the page. Let's get 4 new members today, and we will have a No More Heroes stream. The first No More Heroes game, which is very different from No More Heroes 3, by the way. So yeah. All right, so let's keep it going, guys, with some questions. So if you guys have more questions, even if I've answered them before, I will make sure that I try to do my best to answer more questions for you guys. All right, I'll do my best. And if you have any thoughts on what's going on with Metroid Dread or with Game Boy Color, NSO, we heard about those rumors that are kind of going on, you know, and what's going on there. So that's also a thing. I'm gonna lean back a little bit in my chair here, guys. Just because, there we go. Get a little bit more comfortable. Sorry about that, guys. There you go. All right. So, let's check it out. Because I'm seeing how Neo and Scarlet Nexus didn't sell, and I'm scared of that. Scared of what? When it comes to what? Scared of what game are you scared of? And there's nothing you should be scared of when it comes to multi-million-dollar companies and whatever the case is. We don't know the sales exactly of Scarlet Nexus. We don't know exactly the sales of Neo 20. We don't know the budgets in terms of what they're getting back, return on investment. We do know that the only thing that I talked about when it came to sales was that it's on 5 platforms. It's on 6 platforms, you know, and they're still looking to maybe sell 1 million by next year. We don't know where Neo 20 is. Neo 20 just came out not that long ago, but I doubt the budget was anywhere near Scarlet Nexus, to be honest. I think it was pretty modest budget for Neo 20. I don't think they were looking to sell, you know, 1 million copies or 3 million copies. They could probably get away with like 500,000 or 400,000, you know, but that's just me guessing. Michael Regan, what's up, man? Welcome. Yes, sir. About to take my Switch to work when SMT5 drops and play during my breaks and lunch. Yes, sir. I'm really yes, sir. Yo, Chupacabra with the Twitch Prime. Prime Pog, about to do the Rank 4 fight. Can you play Musical Chair from No More Heroes 3? Yes, I can. It's a great song. Musical Chair, No More Heroes 3. That song's so lit. That song is so lit. We got to turn it up a little bit. We got to turn it up. It sounded like a real song from like a top-notch artist. Yo, Mr. Davis, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. I just got it right now. Thank you. Let's see here. L Realist. Glad to hear Bravely Default 2 received well. Looking forward to the next game. Yes, sir. Hey, PlayerEssence, are you doing all right today? I am, Michael. How are you? Do you think Nintendo will even make a next-gen Switch or completely different console? No, they'll make a next-gen Switch. They've already stated that they're gonna pretty much follow what they've been doing, probably for next-gen. So yeah, I don't see them throwing away the Switch gimmick. This is one of the sickest boss battles too in this game, man. I love this boss battle. When I was playing it, I was like, "What is this, man?" I love, dude. No More Heroes is so freaking jank, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad in some places that it's good. I hate to say that because the Spawncast was like, "You can't say that," and I agree with them. But then again, I don't agree. Like when I was replaying the game again. Like I beat it again. I'm just like, yo, this game is so jank. This game is so jank that it's so bad that it's good in some places, dude. Like it's so funny. It's so jank at times. When you're driving around, there's like nothing. It's just empty, but then you're just like, yeah, donut. Playing the game, there's just stupid stuff happening all the time, man. No More Heroes 3 is lit, man. I don't care. I'm so ready for Triangle Strategy. Yeah, I think there's going to be a new demo announced at the Direct. Is all No More Heroes 3's music safe to use? Yeah, it's safe. Let's see, the game has a ton of jank, so that's so much charm. It does. Graphics are bad for the most part. Open world is kind of trash. It's just weird, some type of weird stuff that's just happening. But like what it does well, it does very well, which is story, characters, and gameplay. It does that very well. So I think Bravely Default 2 is going to Game Pass in the future. It could, but I don't know. I think Nintendo kind of has a little bit more of a stranglehold on the Bravely series. But we'll see. Strangle Strategy is going to be shown off at TGS. Yeah, but I don't know if they're going to announce anything new for the game at TGS, like a new demo. They might. I think they might have something at the what's it called, the Nintendo Direct. They might have something there, so we'll see. Now we gotta hold up. We gotta play that one again, man. We gotta play that one again, dude. That was just too good. That was just too good. One more time. Shout out to the Prime Pog. Let's go. Poggers. Triangle Strategy. I already read that. No More Heroes 3 has soul. It has tons of soul. Tons of soul. Yo, Dingo on my 40 with the 4.99 says, well, this is my last stream I will watch. My therapist told me I should stop watching your live streams. Mental stress? Really? Is that for real, Dingo? Man, that's rough, bro. Like, why would you wait, did your therapist even watch my streams? If anything, I helped out with people's mental stress. There's no way your therapist. Did your therapist really say that? Or are you joking around? Thank you for the $4.99. But I mean, I hope your therapist didn't say that. I hope your therapist didn't say that. That's not fair. Big Cap. Yeah, that's not fair. Why would my stream stress you out? I answer people's questions. We joke and talk about games. I make people laugh. We joke around. Why would I stress anybody out? How? That's not fair that your therapist... Has your therapist watched my streams? It's a combination of your interaction with some people in the chat. How? We have one of the best chats here. I can see if it was one of those toxic chats where people aren't getting banned and people... That's cap. I want to talk to your therapist. Because I don't think your therapist is watching my streams. I don't think your therapist know that's cap. I don't think that's very fair. He saw some of a few. Then he's racist. Then he's definitely racist. That's ridiculous to say that my streams would cause mental stress. How? Yo, Joe, thanks for the $4.99, man. I appreciate that. For JK Rowling. JK. I got you, bro. Yo, thank you for the $4.99, man. I appreciate that, homie. Let's see here. Damn, these are the streams I turn on when I just want to... Yeah, we just vibing. We joking around. We just having a good time. I find that's cap. Your therapist is trash, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna sit there and act like that's a good therapist. That's horrible. I like to talk to this therapist. I really like to talk. I'd like to talk to this therapist. He doesn't know anything about me. The therapist is a fraud. The therapist is totally a fraud. That's absolutely a fraud. I mean, what person can you go to if you're having a bad day? What person can you go to that streams games or streams and says, and you come here and say, hey, OJ, I'm having a bad day, or I'm having some, and I say, okay, what's wrong? What can I do to help? Who does that? I asked Lainey, Lainey didn't say nothing, but Lainey said that she's been having anxiety. I said, okay, well, tell me what's wrong. I've had people come in here and say, hey, man, this is what's, I'm saying, okay, well, what can I do to help? I'm one of the only few. You can't do that on other streams. That's cap. But I mean, if you're whatever, you're with your therapist. If your therapist says that, but I disagree with that. I disagree with that heavily. I don't like that at all. I disagree. He's watched a few. I've been streaming for years. That's cap. He doesn't know me at all. He's just sitting there looking for an out, looking for a way to blame it on something, and he just chose me to do so. But whatever, it's all good. That's a fraud therapist though. No offense to I'm not trying to say that's like trying to bash your therapist, but I think that he's a fraud. So when your mom died, it helped me from ending myself and helped me stop drinking. And I understand that, but to sit there and blame some stress, blame it on me, when he doesn't know how many people I've helped out, he doesn't know that most people come here to vibe. He knows that we have moderation in the chat. I think that's ridiculous. So I think that I'm glad that he helped you with that, but that doesn't mean he's always right about everything. Like, I can't sit here and say, oh, I'm like, maybe for Cal M, yeah. Maybe if Cal M's therapist said to stop watching me, then sure, absolutely. I wouldn't disagree with that. Like, if it's Cal M, yeah, or if it's like certain people, okay, I ain't gonna necessarily disagree with that. Rerez, yeah. Rerez's therapist, yeah, probably shouldn't watch me. I get that. But Dingo, you've been an integral part of the stream. People have always shown you nothing but love here. I've shown you nothing but love here. I mean, you've never had any arguments or problems with any. It's been a positive experience for the year plus that you've been here chatting and talking. I've never had a single bad experience or exchange with you this whole time. I don't understand how there could be any issue. We haven't had a single bad exchange at all. That's the issue that I have. But hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. If anything, this stream relaxes the heck out of me while working. Thank you. I appreciate that. On a serious note, your stream helped me a lot when I had bad days. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do I think Jed will be 20 plus hours? If you do everything, yeah. You've always been very supportive to anyone going through anything, yeah. But hey, you know, he trusts his therapist. He knows him on a personal level. I'm just a dude on the internet, so it is what it is, guys. I ain't gonna cry about it anymore. I just hope that whatever you're feeling, if it's me or whoever I hope that helps. I hope it's not about losing your sub or losing your membership. It really has nothing to do with that. I just don't think that he's correct. But like I said, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So if that's what he says, you trust him. You just gotta go with what it is, man. You know. If anything gets out of hand, here OJ has mods to take care of it. Stuff wrong in the chat. Other than that, and OJ interacts in entertainment. Yeah, I can see for some people why the stream might be a little bit stressful. Maybe it might stress them out because I'll be arguing with some people in the chat, but that's just entertainment though. It's not like a negative. It's not like a oh let's be all stressed out about it. That's entertainment factor. It's just video games. I've said that a million times. It's just video games, you know. But we laugh and joke about it. It's not a serious thing, you know. Jens VB with the €5 says, my dog wants me to watch your streams to combat my mental stress. I trust my dog. Yo, thank you, Jens. I appreciate that, bro. For real. Let's see. I deal with your vids regular. I check out your vids regularly while dealing with the monotony of the warehouse life. Yeah, shout outs. Shout outs to everybody who does use it as a de-stress or whatever. You know, I'll try to do my best to maybe make it not as bad. So yeah. Everything OG has said or done has affected my mental health detrimentally. I've been here a long time, so yeah. I mean, I guess it's not the same for everybody. I can see what, you know, he's saying. Like maybe if maybe he saw a part where it was kind of intense in the chat, you know, whatever the case is, or whatever I had to say, you know, maybe he felt wrongly about that. Maybe he doesn't understand that. So maybe it was a way to where, like, when he would give feedback, like Dingo would say like, hey, well, this is how I feel about something, and then like, I watch this and like I dwell on it. I think that was the out for the therapist to say, okay, well, you know, who do you watch the most? Okay, well, I watch this guy, I watch this guy, I watch this guy. Okay, well, let me check it out. Oh, this guy's yelling, or this guy's saying this or that. This is the problem. So I think that was an out for him to say that I'm the problem, blame it on me, you know, or blame it on somebody else. So it is what it is. Once again, you know, it's okay. It's okay. So sorry for the bad joke. Nah, it's all good. No, it was fine, man. No big deal. Let's see. I mean, you know what's really stressful? Companies that make bad games and give you false hope. To me, I don't know, man. That's not really stressful to me. I don't really get stressed out by video game companies anymore. I really don't. This helped me through 2019 and 2020. I never really shared my issues on here, and I blocked those who bothered me. But for the most part, I did. It did help. Shout outs. I appreciate that, guys. Maybe you watched too much OJ out of context. Yeah, maybe. But no, I mean, to be honest, like, let's be completely fair here. I can see how an outsider, somebody who doesn't watch or somebody who doesn't know, comes to the stream. Maybe they see a bad clip or something like that, and they don't see all the other stuff. Like, I still have people that come and tell me, like, on Twitter, or come on tell me on certain places, oh, well, you just hate Microsoft and Sony. And I'm like, well, when did I ever hate on Microsoft and Sony 24/7? Oh, you're a super hater. I'm like, like, most of my videos I just talk about Nintendo, and I stream PlayStation and Xbox games whenever I feel like it. What you mean? But people will still have whatever impression they want to have from whatever they saw, or something that I said, like, you know, or something from whatever. They don't know the whole story. So first impressions are important, right? So if you get a bad first impression, you know, it might be over for some people. So yeah, maybe the problem isn't your content, is how Dingo received the content. I mean, there could be any number of problems. That could be it. And even if that's the way that it is, and that's still a problem for him that, you know, that he needs to get sorted out. But I mean, if the therapist thinks that removing me or removing other people is a way to help with it, then let's try it out. I mean, if nothing's been working so far, and this is going to be another option, and if it works, then cool, you know, like. But thank you for the $4.99, Dingo. I appreciate that, bro, for real. Thank you for the support, long-term support. But if this works, then hey, then the therapist was right. So I ain't gonna sit here and say that he's not 100% right, you know. Personally, for me, I had a lot of here's the thing that caused me a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of it, like, mental Smash players. Following Smash players on Twitter. Once I unfollowed the majority of moronic Smash players that I used to follow, that just talk too much ish, that are just completely illogical, always whining, bitching, moaning about everything. My timeline became so less zoomer, so less toxic, so less bad, you know? It didn't affect me too much, but it definitely, I think it affected me in 2018. I cleaned up my timeline just a little bit ago, and now I only follow like level-headed guys like Mr. R, or do I follow Mr. R anymore? I'm not sure if I do. I think I do. I might not, but like Void. I only follow certain guys, you know, certain people I follow. I like Void. Void's cool. He follows me too, so shout outs to my man Void. But you know, once I removed them and removed crazy people that are always console warring, even if I worked with them before in the past, like I'm not trying to see everything that you're liking, always complaining about something. I removed all that. That helped me out a little bit, but I was already good mentally though, so it's not like it was a big deal, but it did help out, you know. So yeah. What's up, Almighty Keys? Hey, what's up, Lurking? Thank you so much, man. Thanks for coming out. Glad you enjoying the show. So your beard stresses me out. How you growing so well, even will get a quarter of your length. Ramirez, man, you just gotta comb it. You gotta comb it and use the beard balm. You gotta let your follicles there grow. You know, just gotta maintain it, bro. You spend so much time here on the Spawncast laughing and joking. If someone trolls you, shut them down hilariously. Yeah, that could cause some stress for some people. Some people don't like that. The therapist is a Sony fanboy. The therapist it's a Sony fanboy. Is that what's going on? He's like, oh, this Nintendo fan. Look at all these toys. Look at this little baby out here. You know, like, nah, we can't be having this. We can't be having this. I haven't played Split yet. I've heard it's kind of hype though. Nick's same thing with me, but in the Minecraft community, I just stay off. Yeah, Minecraft can be pretty toxic. Hi, OJ. Love your shows from the UK, England. Love gaming thoughts. They make logical sense. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate that, Jake L. Can we get this stupid Nintendo Direct already, please? Yeah, just got to be a little bit more patient, Mr. Rupees. League of Legends players stress me out. Yeah, League of Legends can be pretty toxic as well. Everything can be toxic, guys. Like, everything can be toxic if you follow certain people or let it be toxic, you know? The Nate the Hate shirt is enhancing your anger. Yes, that's what's going on. I'm gonna still shill for the SNK and ARC fighting communities. Yeah. I was around more after Etiquette passed. The day after that happened, I became uncle to wonderful nephew. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations on being Uncle Angel Page. Uncle Angel. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Yo, Dark B Andy with the $9.99. Thank you so much, Dark B Andy. And he says, good news, bad news. Bad news, went to PAX West and it was underwhelming. Good news, I visited Pink Gorilla's booth there and snatched the only GBA cartridge copy of Metroid Fusion. Nice. How much did you pay for that Metroid Fusion, Dark B Andy? Shout outs. Thank you for the 10. Also, shout outs to Massive Rican with the Joe. Shout outs to the JoJo voice. Massive Rican with the $10 says for keeping the vibe good in here. Yo, shout outs. Thank you for the support, guys. Appreciate that. We got back to some of our old numbers too before we're not completely back to our old numbers, but you know, live streaming them. Like we used to get like 250, 260, 270 normally, but YouTube's on that ish again. But thank you, Massive Rican, for helping out with the vibes. Thank you for donating too. I appreciate the support, guys. Honestly, you guys' support means, like I said, you guys' support means crazy. That's why I don't care about sub count, because the support on the channel is sick. It's just dope, and I appreciate the heck out of you guys, man. It really does help keep everything afloat, you know. But I got some new types of content coming in. You know, we're gonna be doing some focus videos this next couple of weeks. You know, we got some stuff on Xeno, stuff on Shin Megami Tensei, stuff on next gen Switch, stuff on lots of stuff. So it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to seeing how you guys react to some of the videos that I do. Face cam videos. Face cam videos are returning. I tested out a little bit of a format. So tomorrow's video, face cam. I'm wearing the same thing that I'm wearing now because I recorded the video today. But face cam video. So those will be face cam with some good editing. I learned a few new tricks. A couple tricks up the sleeves that I don't have. You know, so a couple editing tweaks in there. I'm actually a solid editor. I'm like a C ranked editor. Most of my videos are like D. If I just do gameplay over voiceover, which is like whatever. But when I feel like editing, I'm actually a good C ranked editor. Okay, I'm definitely a good C- ranked editor when I feel like editing. So I felt like editing today. So good editing video tomorrow. But I don't always feel like editing because I edit so much. So I don't always feel like it. So yeah. Yo, OJ, hope to see more face cam. Yeah, face cam tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do face cam. Any single subject video, face cam. But if my hair is nappy, or if I need a haircut, nah, I ain't doing face cam. If I need, like, right now my fade's still intact, you know, but when this starts getting to the point to where it's like thicker and there's no fade, you know, and my hairline is chopped up a bit, you know, and the top of my hair is getting uneven because my hair grows uneven because I'm still growing hair because my hair was bald back here and kind of balding right here. So if my hair is not even and my lineup isn't good enough, you know, and my fade is getting bad, no fade anymore, then nah, no face cam. I ain't trying to look grimy on screen all day, bro. Let's see. I can't wait to get my hands on SMT. So hyped. Hey, shout outs. Moses, let's go. Paul says, do you think Nintendo will hold back on GBA and only add Game Boy and Game Boy Color to online? I think at first, yeah, I don't think they're going to add all three. If anything, it might just be Game Boy and Game Boy Color at first. But maybe it's not about holding back, because they probably haven't even done it yet. They probably haven't even started it. Making GBA. I don't think they're just waiting on something. Like they have it all ready to go. No, they don't. OJ, did you hear about the Sony making a new Japanese studio? No, I didn't, but I don't care until I actually see something. Why'd they get rid of the Japanese studio they had? Face cam, hype that face cam's returning. I really liked the last one. It was more engaging with face cam and footage in the corner, at least to me. Yeah, there's no footage in the corner in this next one, but it cuts the footage, cuts the face cam, cuts the footage, cuts the face cam, so it's kind of like an alternating footage, corner footage. That's cool. I'll probably do that some more. It just depends on how I feel that day, to be honest. Like editing's like a flow. Unless you're editing for somebody else, editing's kind of like a flow. So sometimes you feel like doing certain things. Sometimes you feel it's right for the video. Sometimes you don't. And I think that for this one, I don't know. I just didn't feel like corner footage was right for this one. I don't know why. I just didn't. So we'll see. Hopefully you guys hopefully you like this one too. So, yo, Michael Regan with that Joe. Shout out to the JoJo boys. So I got called for jury duty recently, and I mentioned it to my mom. She said it could be interesting. I could meet interesting people there. That is when I realized, you know, you need to go out more when your mom is saying jury duty is a great place to meet people. I know Mama Regan is like, you know what? You can meet people there, son. You don't ever get out of the house. Yeah, that's definitely something that I don't want to talk to anybody at jury duty. I don't want to meet any friends at jury duty. I don't even want to be at jury duty. So yeah, absolutely. Tell Mama Regan that the Ninja Village appreciates her. She's just looking out for her baby. That's all she's doing. She's just looking out for her baby. That's it. Shout outs to Michael Regan. Yo, thank you for the $10, man. Hopefully you're not too bored at jury duty. Can you play your Switch at jury duty? I don't know. Do they allow that? Marcus, yo, thank you for the subscription, bro. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing. Your video on Horizon, man. Sony doing some suspect stuff with the pricing, if you ask me. Yeah, absolutely. J-Cat's hype for face cam. J-Cat, not everybody can be as pretty as you. Not everybody can get on camera and be as pretty as you. So you can't fault me for not doing face cam all the time, all right? You can't fault me. Davis says, OJ, my birthday is coming up in 2 weeks, so I want to know if you could make me a special video on your birthday. A special video, probably not. But I can definitely give you a shout out on your birthday when you come in. If you come here for your birthday, we can definitely give you a big shout out. But I can't do a special video, unfortunately. No special video, but definitely a shout out for sure. Absolutely a shout out. Especially in the next couple weeks, because I'm gonna be traveling quite a bit. So So yeah, got too many games coming up and other stuff as well. But yeah, happy early birthday. I feel like you got to experiment. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I've already done all this. To be honest, Flying Hippo, I used to do face cam all the time. I've done green screen. I've done every single type of video that you can think of in terms of talking style. I've done, you know. So yeah. I mean, I've done it even back before I even had the equipment good enough to do it. I used to do green screen back in the day when nobody did it, you know, when no Nintendo content creator did it or nobody else did it. I was doing green screen. Heck, you can go back and watch it. Go back and watch some of the videos that I did back in the day. I did green screen. I've done corner videos in the room. Blah, blah. I mean, they're all crappy quality, but still, I've done everything. I've had every type of video, you know, on the channel. So I know how to edit. Your birthday's tomorrow? Nice. Dark, how old are you? 15? Kardashian law, guilty until proven innocent, and I wasn't selected. Yeah, that's how you get out of it. I'm predicting the next direct will be on September 15th. I hope it's next week, just because I'm going to be busy doing some things. I'll still be able to cover it, but I'm not sure if I'll have my normal setup and everything. So I really hope it's like next week. I really hope it's like the 8th. I think that would be hype if it was the 8th, but chances are it's probably not going to be the 8th, and it's going to be some other time. My birthday's in a couple weeks. Happy birthday, guys. Dark is actually turning 13. Okay, 13. Nice. Good stuff, Dark. Wait a minute. Did you get your parents' approval to have a? Dang, Dark, you've been here for a year. I just realized you got a Renangon badge. Man, we got you since you were a child. Let's go. Shout out to Dark Synchron, growing up with PlayerEssence. Yo, Haas, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. Shout outs though. Nintendo having to direct the same day and time as Sony's event. So Sony's event is the 9th, right? So that'd be Thursday. So if they have it right before Sony's event, that would be dope. Because then we get Nintendo's event, then Sony's event. That'd be hype. Yeah, Sony's event is next week. That should be good. We probably should get some, maybe God of War. Sony like to be showing off their games 10 years in advance. So we'll see a game that's going to come out for the PlayStation 6, you know, at the event tomorrow. And they'll be showing it off all generations until it comes out. So do you think Midnight Suns being a card-based system instead of tactic? Well, it's still a tactics game. It's just card-based too. And yeah, I think it's cool. We have a ton of tactics games, so mixing it up with the card-based game, a card-based Marvel game, that's kind of hype, dude. I'm ready. Should with the $, says, can you play the song in the link, please? I love this song. Shout outs. Thank you for the $. Let me see if I can get that going real quick. If it's something that I can't play, I'll click off of it because you didn't say what it was. Oh, okay. Friday Night Funkin'. All right, I can definitely play that. Shout outs. Thank you so much, Shinru, for the $. Appreciate it like always. Hey, what's up, Fernando? Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Velvet? 2 days, so I'm going on 3 years, 9 months. And you know what, Velvet? I can't do anything to celebrate that. There's no 3-year badge. There's no 4-year badge either, because you're going to have a 4-year badge. This year, you're going to have a 4-year badge. And guess what, Velvet? I can't do anything. I can't get you a 3-year badge. I can't get you a 4-year badge because YouTube decided to spend all of our extra money that we've compiled here to paying Tim the Tatman and Dr. Lupo. So yeah, instead of actually adding new badges and adding to make the memberships better and doing things to enhance they spent it all on Tim the Tatman and Dr. Lupo. So shout outs to Tim the Tatman and Dr. Lupo, and shout outs to not having newer badges. Shout outs to not having a 3-year badge, and shout outs to not having a 4-year badge, because YouTube is YouTube. But thank you so much for your support, Velvet. Honestly, I appreciate it. I wish there was a way to have some new badges, but I can't, unfortunately. Yeah, it would be nice to have a 3-year badge, guys. It would really be nice. You guys, some of you guys are well past that 2-year badge, and there's nothing to say, hey, like, here's like the 3-year badge. It's like, nope, there is no 3-year badge. there is no 3-year badge at all. There is none. What's your favorite game on Switch? I got a video coming up on that, so we'll talk about that soon. If you haven't seen, I've already made some other videos if you want to talk about my favorite games on Switch. It's already on the channel, so you can check that out. But yeah, I got a video coming up, which should be very interesting on that. But, I mean, all the usual suspects you can probably guess, like Zelda and Smash Brothers and all that. Mario. Kind of disappointed that that wasn't a Rickroll. No, we don't need. You don't need to Rickroll me. If we start doing that, then I'll start putting in implications, because that can get me a super copyright. Yo, Nightshade with the Joe. Yo, shout out to the JoJo boys. It says, hey, what's good, JoJo boys and fellow ninjas? Can we get some Pokemon Rangers OST? Panula Cave. Hope you had a great day, Labor Day weekend. Oh, is it Labor Day weekend? Oh, it is Labor Day weekend. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm doing good, dude. Thank you for the shout outs to Nightshade, the Pokemon master. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Thank you for the thank you for the JoJo boys. We getting some late JoJos here. Thank you for the support, guys. Thank you. Mr. Rupee says, all right, I'm new to the channel. I'll check it out. Yeah. It's the usual suspects, Mr. Rupee, Mr. Rupees. But yeah, I need to make a new video on that. So you reminded me about that. But yeah, like Zelda, Breath of the Wild, games like that, those are all hype. Those are all hype. Yo, that 199 is never leaving that top chat, bro. It's going to be there all day. Shout outs to Khaled once again, dude. My mind's still kind of blown that somebody would even put that much. So thank you. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it. YouTube be messing with me. So y'all pick up the slack. Y'all pick up the slack when YouTube messes with me. So that's cool. I appreciate you guys. Says, where my hug at? Virtual hug. What's up, homie? Leaving to Montreal tomorrow for Labor Day weekend. Should be fun. All right. What are you visiting family? Chupa, what are you doing? It's kind of a chill song. I think Pokemon like Ranger has some like low-key like fire music in the game. I think like a cool Pokemon Ranger game for the Switch would be kind of dope. Still waiting for that top 10 Mario games video. I made a top 5 Mario games video. Party man. You didn't see my top 5 Mario games? Yeah, I got a lot of family in Montreal. Okay, so like a little family get-together. Is that what's going on for Labor Day weekend? Wait, you guys don't celebrate Labor Day. You're just going there for the weekend? Yeah, this song's a bop. Pokemon Ranger got some good music. Got some good music. Pokemon music in general is definitely underrated, I think. A lot of Pokemon music's underrated. So yeah. Pokemon Ranger would be great. I'm still praying for a remake of Mystery Dungeon 2. Yeah, Mystery Dungeon and Pokemon Ranger music are both really good. They're both really good. Could you play Victory Fanfare from Octopath afterwards? Jay, I only play music based off of donations, because otherwise people are going to do exactly what you're doing and just spam music for me to play. And then we're going to have 100-something people telling me to play this, play that, play this, play that. So put a donation of any amount, and then I can play your track for you. Although I did just messing. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's say we did it. I did a top 5 Mario. Did anybody even watch that video? Hold up. Let me check. Did anybody even? I don't think anybody even watched that video. Mario's not as popular on my channel as other stuff. Top 5 Mario. Yeah, top 5 Mario. Oh, damn, dude. That was a long time ago. That was in 2017. I gotta update that because that was before Odyssey came out. Yeah, that definitely needs an upgrade. The top. Yeah, nobody even watched that video though. I think if I made it now though, it'd be a lot better. It'd be a lot better than before. But yeah, I did make a top 5 Mario games, and yeah, it was back in 2017, August 2017, top 5 Mario games. So yeah, I think that was even back, dude. I had my website.
I'm gonna shake your hand.
Oh no, I was basically trying to get my Patreon going with the PE Arena. So no, it was a good video though. I don't think it was bad. I don't think I see Chupa. I see a Chupa sighting 4 years ago. Chupa was like 12? I see a Chupa sighting on that video. Yo, shout outs to Shin with the Dodge on it. Says, here's a little remix of South Friday from Friday Night Funkin'. The side B remix is fire. Yo, shout outs, thank you for the $1. Shout outs to Dawson, thank you for the 10. Says, happy Labor Day weekend, ninjas. Don't know if you saw the interview with Sean Layden saying he was worried about video gaming's future with increasing budgets of 200 million plus. I did see something about that on Twitter. Sounds like he wanted to escape the sinking ship while at the top. I think that he was actually removed from the top. But thank you for the $10. Jojo Boys, the Dawson. Thank you for the $1, Shinru. Also, Jay, thank you for the 5. Says, play some Victory Fanfare from Octopath. Yes, sir. All right, shout out to Jay. I got you. Shout outs to my Canadian brothers and sisters out there. I got you for sure. Thank you for that support, guys. Appreciate that. Let me get Shinru's mix going here. Shout out that you guys are supporting the stream, man. Seriously. Thank you guys so much for the support. We vibing. I appreciate that. It really does mean a lot to me, especially when my videos do trash, because I always wake up in the morning. I don't like to say stuff like this, but I'll be honest, man. I'm not trying to guilt trip nobody or nothing, but like when I wake up and like I see a video and it's like not banging and I'm like, man, like it took like 3 hours to edit that, and I'm like, why isn't it not? And I know because it's because I stream and it jacks up my algorithm, but it's just kind of like, you know? And then when I come to the stream, it's completely different. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to people, we got hundreds of people in here, and it just completely says, who gives a crap? Like, so it helps me realize like, yo, the support is real on the channel, you know? So I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Not all the time though. Sometimes the videos be popping though. Sometimes they pop. Sometimes they don't. Appreciate that though. Also shout outs to Ian Charles with the 5 Canadian. Shout outs to the Canadian boys. Let's go. Canada. Dude, should we have a? Wait a minute. We don't got an official name for Canada. Elite Ninjas in Canada, do we? I think we need to make something. Canadian brothers and sisters, you guys think of a name. We have the Viking Nation. You know what I'm saying? We got the Elite Ninja Village, which you guys can be part of, but I think we might need to segment the Canadians here because we got a lot of Canadians rolling through. Shout outs though. Appreciate it. Hey, OJ, I appreciate the videos and streams. Hope you have a good long weekend. Man, I'm always just chilling. Can I get Between Heaven and Earth? Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, you can get that for sure. Absolutely. CA Ninja or K-Ninja? The boys up north boys, Northern Elite. Should we say that? I kind of like that a little bit. The Northern Elite, North Elite. I kind of like Northern Elite or North Elite. I thought it was the Maple Syrup Boys. Yeah, but that was more of a joke. I don't think they really want to be called the Maple Syrup Boys. I don't know if they actually want to be called the Maple Syrup Boys. That was more of me just messing with them. I don't think any of them were like, oh, hell yeah, let's be called the Maple Syrup Boys. Victory Fanfare, Octopath. Northern Elite is a good one. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Shinobi Canucks. Y'all out here trolling the Canadian people here, calling them Canucks, calling them Maple Syrup Boys. They don't want to be called all that. Oh man, they don't want to be called all that. Moose Gang. Rocky and Bullwinkle Boys. Dudley Do-Rights. Call them the Dudley Do-Right Boys. Do you still get revenue from your videos that you've done from a while ago? If somebody, I mean, that revenue decreases because the rate that it's being watched. You do, but it depends on how frequently it's being watched. We're gonna play that again because that's really short. So I watch your vids from the morning while booting up the PC, booting up work PC. I'm also Canadian. LOL. Routine poutine. Let's go, superpower man. Let's go. The F boys. The Northern Elites. I think that's good though because they're still connected to America with the regular Elite Ninja Village. So remember, guys, to be part of the actual real Northern Elite, you gotta be a member of the Elite Ninja Village though. Like you can't not have the badge next to your name. So that's when you're a true member. Otherwise, you're definitely an underling in the Northern Elite. The guys like Chupa, you know, those guys are at the top. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down, you know? So keep that in mind. It's not always all Canadians. It can't be. That's unfair to Chupa. That's unfair to Chupa, who's been here for literally since he was a baby. You know what I'm saying? Since he's been stealing my characters since he was a baby, you know? Stealing my Smash character since he was a baby. All right, let me read what Chupa had to say here in that video about Smash Brothers, or about Mario. Chupa said, the great thing is that nearly all Super Mario games are amazing, so everybody's lists are completely valid and full with fantastic games. I love Chupa, man. This guy's awesome. That was 4 years ago Chupa wrote that. 4 years ago. Dude was legit 11 and a half then, dude. He was legitimately 11 and a half years old. I said that. Yeah, you did say that. No, you did. I didn't add anything to that. You said that exactly. That's exactly what you said. I'll read it again. The great thing is that nearly all Super Mario games are amazing, so everybody's list are completely valid and full with fantastic games. You got one upvote for that. You also got one upvote for that. Jumpmon was there too. Shout outs to Jumpmon. You know, Jumpmon was there. So yeah, there was a lot of people there. A lot of people. Geek was there. Says, bro, that sounds sarcastic. No, it just sounds like you just put out a statement. Just wanted to comment on it to me. I don't know. Yeah, that's wholesome. It's wholesome. I don't think it sounds sarcastic. I don't think it sounds like too sarcastic. You know. I feel like I would say that now, but being sarcastic. Yeah, maybe. I mean, obviously, 4 years ago, you're still young, Chupa. So your mind and your thought process was definitely different. No matter how much you want to say that you're the same person, at your age, what are you, 20, 19? You're 19, right? There's no way your thought process is the same when you're 15 compared to when you're 19 or 20 or when you're 6. Like, it's not the same. It's just not. When I was 16 and when I was 20, you just change too much in that. I mean, some people don't, but a lot of people do. Your brain drastically changes from 4 years at that age, from teen to adult. So things that you would say now that sound sarcastic or corny or whatever you said is different when you're that. You know, you got to factor that in. You know, you still think that you're you, but you weren't. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I've always been me. No, you haven't. No, you haven't always been you. When you're 16 or 15, you are different from when you're 19 or 20. That's just, in my opinion, at least. Nobody's the same, the exact same, you know? It's just not, because you go from high school to being an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. A high school mentality to adult out of school or college, that's a different world. College and high school aren't the same thing, you know? So yeah. All right, so let's get this next one here. Between Heaven and Earth. This is Apex of the World, so Between Heaven and Earth. Fire. Shout out to Fire. I see a C, but I was also a toxic COD player at the time. That's well, there's also that too. But I think you'd only be toxic to people if they were toxic to you. So if nobody's being toxic to you, then you're not going to be toxic to them, right? Call of Duty. I got a question. Since Monday, a holiday, could you be online too? Yeah, I'll probably be online on Monday. Yeah, I will. I'll be streaming on Monday. I think that 23 and 28 can be the same if you don't mature. There are some people that are dodo brains that don't mature from their 23 to 28. So absolutely that you could be, but most people do mature from that. But it just depends on where you are in your life. To me, I think that really some guys are still stupid as hell, but I think really the age that guys really start getting into gear is like 30. So yeah, 28, 29, 30. When you start hitting 30, that's when you know if you're going to be a moron or not. Now, you can still change your life after that. Let me not sit here and act like your life is over at 30 if you're not together or you're not getting it together, because there's still plenty of life to live. But I mean, like, if mentally you don't get it by 30, you definitely might be in trouble if you're not mentally all there by 30, you know, when it comes to maturity and things like that, like what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're treating women, how you're treating guys, whatever you're into, how you're treating what you're into, how you're acting, how you feel about your career, how you feel about your life, what you're doing. If you don't got things together by 30, not saying monetary wise, not saying money wise, but I'm just saying an attitude and mentality wise, then you might be in trouble. You know, you might be in trouble. I'll give guys till 30, women till about 25. Big Trini with the $2. Says play Seashore War from Donkey Kong. All right, I got you. Thank you for the 2 Canadian. Shout outs to the Northern Elite. We're gonna call you guys. That's clean and good. The Northern Elite. The Northern Elite. The Northern Elite. I think that was well said in regards to maturity. Yeah, exactly. 23 and 28 can be different. They should be, but for some people, they're not. There are people that are still morons. I've seen people on Twitter that were morons, or YouTube, morons at 25, morons at 30, now morons at 35, morons at 36. They still play the same stupid console war nonsense, make the same trolling videos. They're like legitimately for a decade now. Guys that were 25, 30, 35, all these years, and they're still doing the same stupid, corny, console war trash videos, and their channels haven't grown a single cent since then. You know? So it is what it is. RGT doesn't play console wars. RGT's not a moron either. I think you can change your life whenever. Circumstances can happen and change your life. Better the time, better to do it early as possible, though. Yeah, that's what I said, absolutely. But I mean, like, if things aren't looking good by 30, then definitely you might need an intervention from somebody. You might need some outside help if you can't get it together yourself. I'm 23 now, so I wonder how I'll be 5 years from now. Your life will probably be almost completely different than what it is right now at this point, because you'll probably find your good job within that time frame. You'll be establishing yourself. You might find a woman. You might find a Mrs. Party Man, you know, in that time frame, not joking around, but you might find a Mrs. Party Man. You could be married by 28. You could find a girl. Think about this. You're 23. 2 years from now, you can find a girl when you're 25. 2 years later, you guys can decide to get married. So by the time that you're 27, 28, you're married, and you could have a kid too. So in 5 years, you could be married with the kid. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 years, you can find a girl. 2 more years, you guys can get married. 1 more year after that, you could have a kid. You don't know. So right now, you're like, okay, but in 5 years, you could be married with the kid. It can be even a shorter time frame than that. It could be you find a girl next year or the year after, she gets pregnant or whatever the case is, you guys get married, and it all happens within 1 year or a year and a half. I've seen it happen all within 9 months. Dude's dating a girl that he just found out was a girl, whatever, or just found out, not just found out, but just found out, like, hey, I found this girl, whatever. They started dating, pregnant, married, house together 9 months later by the time the kid's born. So things can just change drastically. You never know, you know? That's a lot of time in between. A lot of time. Hey, thank you, Mateo. I appreciate that. Just make realistic goals for yourself and realize you may not meet them. Keep striving. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just the realistic goals. Just do the best that you can. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's really what it comes down to. Do the best that you can, and usually when you do that, things usually work out for you. If things don't work out for you when you do the best that you can, then it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, man. So yeah, things can move super quick. When I had my first daughter, bro, my only kid, it was like all within a year with someone. Oh, well, that person's pregnant by the end of the year. All of a sudden, we're together and everything. 9 months later, kid's there in May. Just got with that person in the beginning of the year. Found out pregnant by mid that year. Daughter's born the May following that year. Now all of a sudden, everything changes. I'm struggling like hell. I'm not doing well. My mind is not mentally right at that point, you know? It was just terrible. And it just put in a downward spiral from there with very few highs and a lot of lows. A lot of lows and very few highs, you know? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Now my life, much more stable. Still has some lows, but much more stable. I've been talked to a handful of online friends through their I'm 24 and don't believe my life together crisis already. Yeah, it's okay. 24 is 24, you know? Still got time. I was married by 25. I didn't see it coming when I was 19. Yup, exactly. Married by 25, you don't see a single thing coming, man. You never know. You never know what can happen or what can go wrong, what can go right, whatever the case is, man. I mean, 3 years ago, I've never been married. I've never been married. I still have technically fiance. I just call her my wife, but she's my fiance. But, you know, like 3 years ago, was I thinking I was going to get married? 2 years ago, was I thinking I was going to get married? Nah, not really. 3 years, or more like 3 years ago. 2 years ago, yes. But 3 years ago, no. I didn't know what was going on. I was on Tinder all the time. 3 years ago, I was on Tinder all the time. I was like, this Tinder life is all right for me. You know? Be like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, ignore. How about no? How about no? Zealing Carnivals? I have no idea what that is, bro. Mr. Davis. What's up, Tyler? Hey, shout out to Mateo. Congratulations on that, bro. Just hooking up with the girl is that easy? Oh, I never tried. I wouldn't say it's that easy. It's just depends. Like if you really want to like meet new girls, download Tinder and then pay for Tinder Gold. And then just start swiping and seeing who you like and then hit the like button on them. If they've got Tinder Gold, they can see that you like them. And if you've got Tinder Gold, you can see who liked you. So once you get a match, it's easier to meet girls that way. So I did pay for Tinder Gold because otherwise without Tinder Gold, it's only going to be when you guys directly match with each other. But without it. But with Tinder Gold, you can see who liked you, and then you can go look at their picture, then see if you like them back, and like them back. Then you can open up a conversation. Then it opens up their DMs essentially to where you can actually talk to them. So that's why it wasn't easy. I mean, I guess it was kind of easy because you have girls on there that's looking for somebody to talk to, a relationship, right? So, okay, you just got to be halfway decent looking, just as long as you don't look like the freaking, I don't know, Cookie Monster, which most of you guys are probably fine. Just, do your hair, make sure you use some skincare, make sure you look good, put up your picture on there, and you'll get somebody. You'll get a few matches and then go from there. It's not like, it's not like all the girls were like supermodels or anything like that because they weren't. But I mean, they're all right. Nothing too crazy, but not bad. Not as good as my wife though. That's the reason why I stopped Tinder. As soon as I saw my wife, I was like, my fiance, I was like, oh whoa, this is 5,000 times better than Tinder. Oh man. I was on track to be married, working a desk job, not in the greatest headspace. At 29, I met a great woman, talking to it day by day, managed to sawmill, never been happier. Hey, there you go, Ian. There you go, man. Congrats on that, bro. I'm telling you, man, like a bad relationship can tear you apart as a man or as a woman, whatever. But as a man, for sure, like having a bad relationship, it caused me to go bald. Like it was causing me to go bald. Like I was losing my hair. I was stressed. I was eating, bro, let me tell you, I was eating like a whole pack of Oreos a day. Like a whole, like, like the little trays of Oreo. I was eating like 2 rows of Oreos. Not a day. I was eating like 2 trays of Oreos like every 3 days, and I'd go buy another one. So each week I'd consume probably like 2 full packs of Oreos or close to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating too many Oreos, golden Oreos, by the way, not regular Oreos. Those look nasty on your teeth, but golden Oreos, So yeah, man, it was crazy. Boyfriend dungeon, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Someone in the chair is vice versa, but I'm not rushing it. Yeah, whatever. Like I said, just try Tinder, man. Just try Tinder. Just download it. Put in a little bit for Tinder Gold. Hit a couple swipes. Hit a couple likes. See if you see somebody on there that's cute. I've seen a lot of relationships start from Tinder. Like, yeah, there's people look at it as like a hookup app or whatever the case is, but no, there's been some people that actually have like legit relationships on there. And to be fair, there was a couple girls on there that legitimately wanted to have like a relationship with me, and I would have. But the problem is something that I don't feel like talking about, just because I don't feel like talking about it. So it's just like cultural type of things, right? So that's the reason why I didn't take it any further with some of them, just because some of the stuff that they would say, it would clash, you know, and I already knew that it'd be a problem. But they legitimately wanted to have a relationship. Like, it could have been, if I really wanted to, yeah, I could have took it further. But I was just like, I'm not sure if these are like super like, okay, I'm going to have like, you know, wifey this girl, you know, like it was like it could, but probably not, you know, but it was good for like the time being. Like, it was like, you know, we went on dates and stuff like that, so it was fun, you know, went to go see movies and all that. All right, take it easy, Shinru. Have a nice night. How do you balance life with work, games, family, wife, all the course you have time alone? I mean, really what you got to do is you got to cut out the video games, to be honest. You gotta play video games the least. If you want to have a happy wife, happy life, happy this, happy that, video games got to be the last on the list to do. If you do that, if you prioritize everything else but video games, you'll probably have a better life. If you try to jam video games into everything, you're going to have issues that clash with your wife or with your girlfriend. You're going to have issues that clash with work because you're tired. You're going to have issues to where you don't exercise because you're playing games too much. So you've got to cut back on how much video games you play, which is tough. It's tough, but that's got to be the last on the chopping block, or the last on the list. Everything else needs to be more important. Job, work, whatever, school, family, all that, children, all that's got to be above. Video games are the last thing that you should be worried about, to be honest. Yo, Principal, thank you for the subscription, man. Contrast Principal, thank you for the subscription, dude. I appreciate that. Hey, shout outs, Hot Carl. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that, bro. I see some interesting girls on Tinder. Nothing concrete yet, though. Hey, there you go, party man. Keep on working on that ecstasy. Look, that should motivate you. Get that weight down. Get that weight underneath that too. You know what I'm saying? Get those muscles forming. Get that. Then you put up that new pic. You see, man? You see? Chupa, you should be. No, not you, Chupa. You're already out of. You're still in college. No, you don't need to be surfing Tinder. I mean, you could, but at your age, it's just gonna be like nasty wild girls. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if you're into that or not. At your age, you could probably pull a few though. Chella says, facts, I had to stop playing a lot because of the kids and my girl, and then I wait till they go to sleep. Exactly. Wait till they go to sleep. Make sure that you get enough sleep, you know, stuff like that. Indeed, preparing as we speak. There you go, party man. There you go, man. Probably want to get to about a good solid like 175, 180. You'll be straight, man. You'll be good at that weight. Good solid 175, 180, you know, and you'll be good, man. You'll be pulling them left and right. Pulling them left and right. Let's go. So yeah, man. Shout out to all the new subs, man. Getting a lot of new subscribers rolling through. Thank you guys for that. Appreciate the big support on the channel, for real. Oh, I just don't. Yeah, exactly. And you shouldn't. You're in college. You're in college. You just got to take care of what you need to take care of. You worry about that later, you know? To be honest, Chuba, I mean, you Canadian people, you guys always be just meeting somebody at work or like at the grocery store or stuff like that. So you'll probably just run across some cute girl later. So yeah, like when you're like 26 or something like that. So just, yeah, don't worry about it. Maybe even sooner than that, you know? Hey, what's up, J-Sil? What's up, man? Welcome. Video games can be a distraction. I lost a bunch of weight this summer because I quit, and now I'm back on them again. Yeah, you just gotta bump the time down. Like if you're playing video games like 3-4 hours per day, that might be a little bit too much, because that could have been 2 hours that you could have been working out. That could have been another hour that you could have been spending, you know what I'm saying, like playing with the fam or, you know, hanging out with the girlfriend. Like that time could have been spent doing something else. Like if you're playing video games for 4 hours a day, you know, like daily, you're out there grinding and you're, you know, it's not like a job or something like that, then Yeah, that might be a little bit too much time. You should probably be playing like, man, max like 2 hours a day, man. And even then, that's maybe you catch a couple games of like a multiplayer game. Then maybe like the weekend, if you get some extra time, kids go to sleep, whatever, you play a bit more. But it definitely shouldn't be like a priority to play video games all the time. I think that's the main problem some people have. You know, they make it a priority to play. You know, it shouldn't be it should just be like when you can, you play. You know. Since I got married, games on the back burner, exactly. They gotta be. You know, you don't gotta completely shut them out, but they definitely gotta be on the back burner. You know, definitely gotta be on the back burner. Oh, hold up. Let me play this. I gotta play another song. Hold up. Give me a second. Seashore. All right. Here we go. What's up, Dank? Dark Synchron's gonna get a wife just based off of his voice alone. She's not even gonna care what you look like, dude. As soon as you start talking, she's just gonna be like, all right. All you gotta do is just be smooth. That's it. Dark Synchron, you can be the ugliest dude in the world and you'll probably get somebody because his voice is so smooth. Oh, man. All right, keep the questions coming, though, guys. If you guys have questions on gaming, I'll answer questions for like another 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're going to call it a night for tonight. So, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Yeah, he's definitely carried by the voice. I met my girl on Zoosk. Oh, years ago. That's like a dating site, right? I think I heard about that site. Dark gonna pull up in the Blue Falcon car. Like, come on! That's what he's gonna say to her. He ain't even gonna talk normal. Come on! He's gonna hit the girl with this Blue Falcon car. She's gonna spin, and then he's gonna open up the thing, and she falls right into the car, and he just goes drives off. I thought of something, but I ain't gonna say it. Okay, I'll make an edited version of it. Dark Synchron, when he gets his girlfriend and his wife, he's gonna be like, I want to set the mood. She's gonna be like, really? You want to set the mood? He's gonna be like, yeah. And he's gonna be like, check this out. Turns on the radio. Did it. Did it. And she's just like, and Dark Synchron's like, yeah, it's time. Did it. That's the edited version. I freaking I had to. It was too good of a joke to just let pass by. I had to say it. I had to. I had to, Dark. I hope you understand how I had to do it. I had to. Show me your move. Oh my gosh, show me your moves. That's what Dark's gonna go. He says, show me your moves. Because I think 3 to 4 hours a day isn't bad at all. People need to spend less time looking at their phones. You can track how much time you spend on your phone. Most people spend more than 3 hours a day. That's called whataboutism, and that's an invalid argument, Tyler. Just to let you know, 3 to 4 hours a day is too much. Looking at your phone 3 to 4 hours a day is too much. That is a whataboutism fallacy to defend you playing for 3 to 4 hours. But 3 to 4 hours a day is too much time. In my opinion, 3 to 4 hours a day playing video games is too much time. That is half a work shift playing video games. No need for whataboutism. Like 3 to 4 hours a day looking at your phone is too much time. That's also a waste of time. You're just using that to try to justify one thing. Whataboutism fallacy. They're both bad. You shouldn't be spending time doing both of those things. You know. So yeah. The innuendos can go very far. Oh my god, this can never stop, dude. This can never stop. Play Coin of Fate. It's kind of mellow mood, but I like it. I got you, Michael. Thank you for the donation earlier. Chicks love the video game OSTs. They set the move. I'm telling you. Yeah, squiggly arms. That's exactly what happens. The women love the video game OSTs. That's their favorite thing. Their favorite thing are video game OSTs. That's the favorite thing for women. Video game OSTs. Bead Queen, is this true? Is this true, Bead Queen? Is Bead Queen still here? Or is J-Cat still here? Or is Neophyte G here? Or any of my ladies that are here? Do video game OSTs set... Do you like when boyfriends, husbands, whatever, set the mood with video game OST? I need to know straight from the source. I mean, I'm just going to play the Mario theme. Play the Super Mario theme. Play the Starman theme sometimes. Thoughts on Pokemon Legends Arceus? Looks cool. Check out my videos that I have on the channel about it. Xenoblade music, you'll have the night of your life? Yes. Been married 20 years. I don't track the time. I just handle responsibilities first. And if time permits, then I game. There you go. That's cool. Most of the time, though, because there's only how many? There's 24 hours in a day. So if you're spending 3 to 4 hours, that's a huge chunk of an adult's day. That's a huge chunk. Most people shouldn't be spending 3 to 4 hours. But if you've taken care of everything, taken care of all your business, done everything that you need to do, your responsibilities, and you've got time to play for 3 to 4 hours, okay. But remember, did you exercise? You could have spent 2 of those hours exercising and build, your health or whatever the case is. Chances are, you probably didn't exercise that day. You're not exercising enough. You know what I'm saying? So that time can be spent. For me, I don't spend 3 to 4 hours playing. I maybe I'll spend an hour or 2. Playing off of work, but that other 2 hours is definitely going to be spent, doing something else, like improving the stream or doing like exercising or doing something else. But hey, that's just me. Or at least just relaxing, just relaxing your body. So yeah. Michael Regan, you said you wanted Coin of Fate. Coin of Fate. What's that from? Final Fantasy. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. Mechanical Rhythm. Oh man, dude. I'd love to see the statistics of bad parts of playing video games 3 to 4 hours a day. It's not even about statistics of the bad parts of playing video games 3 to 4 hours a day. What I'm saying is that if you're playing video games 3 to 4 hours a day, that's time spent away from doing something else that you could be enhancing or improving your life in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? Back when I played 3 to 4 hours a day, I definitely neglected other things. Now that I don't play 3 to 4 hours a day off time from work, now I'm exercising, I feel healthier, I put more time into researching, studying, doing other things. I'm just saying, hey, but if you think playing 3 to 4 hours a day is going to get you somewhere in life, or if you feel that's going to be good for you, then do it. But I guarantee you, people who play 3 to 4 hours a day off of work, not talk about people who, do it for a living or whatever the case is. I guarantee you, you might be sloppy looking. You probably could be, lose a little bit of weight. Probably could be better in the weight room. There's probably other areas of your life, if you spent some time there, that you could improve. You could learn another skill, learn another language. You could improve dramatically in something else with all that time over each day. Think about that. 4 hours. You cut that down 2 hours instead of 4 hours. That 2 hours, what can you do? You could be exercising, you could be learning another language, you could be learning a skill that can help you, improve in life, make some more money, side job. You could be learning how to sell something online. You could be doing something with that 2 hours a day, but you're spending it playing video games. So I'm not trying to sit there and say that you're gonna be a loser, horrible person if you're sitting there playing 4 hours. All I'm saying is that that's fine. You might get all your stuff done. But yeah, that time being spent, that could have been spent doing something else and improved dramatically in some other area. But hey, if you feel that you need to spend that time playing video games instead of doing something else, then spend it. But me, I don't do that. I spent my time learning another trade, learning about investments, learning about other things. I spent my time learning how to edit a little bit better, learning how to do other things, learning how to just like improve my mind, meditation, other things. I spent that time doing other things, and it's drastically improved all areas of my life. But like I said, if you want to play video games for 20, 30 hours a week and you feel that's good for you, do it. Have fun. You know? Have fun. Let's see here. If you're gaming for 4 hours a day, that's basically an entire day wasted every week. Yeah, it's one whole day that could have been spent. Imagine if you learned another language. Imagine the possibilities and opportunities. Think about that. For 5 years, if you played 4 hours a day, 2 hours you took to study Japanese, and you did that for 4 years, imagine career opportunities that you could have. Imagine the career opportunities if you learned Japanese, or if you learned Spanish, or if you learned a different language. Imagine what you can do with that time. Imagine if you took that hour or 2 hours to exercise a bit more, or to meditate, to clear up your mind, or to just learn a new skill or a new trade, or worked on and honed your trade. Think about that, guys. Think about your time. You have a finite amount of time on this earth and what you can do. If you want to spend it 4 hours a day playing video games, you can. But I'm telling you right now, as somebody from experience, man, I wish I could have go back and spend some of that time learning my trade, learning my craft a bit better, learning a different language, learning something else. You know what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, if you feel it's something you want to do, that's cool. You know? It's not about playing untranslated games. It's about potentially working in the business, you know? But it's all good. We're athletic, 6'3", 208 pounds. Exercise is part of my daily life, but I don't game every day. I've gone more than a week without playing games. Yeah, sometimes I've had to go that long too, you know? If you take 7 to 8 hours out of the day with sleep, 6 to 8 hours of work, that's 8 to 10 hours of free time in your day. 3 to 4 hours is nearly half of that. Yeah, half of your free time towards video games. And then, like, what about, like, you know, your life? You know, what about, you know, like, girlfriend, boyfriend, you know, you gotta eat, you gotta do other stuff, there's other, run errands, blah, 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 you know? So, yeah. So I'm saying those 3 to 4 hours a day could keep people out of serious trouble. And that you could, those other things that I said that you could do can keep people out of serious trouble too. Learning a new language could keep people out of serious trouble and could improve your life more than playing video games all day. Learning a new trade can keep you out of trouble too. Whataboutisms don't, Tyler, no offense, but your discussions here aren't breeding. You're not countering anything that I'm saying. You're saying, oh, that can keep people out of serious trouble. Okay, learning a new language can keep you out of serious trouble too. Learning a new skill could keep you out of serious trouble. Lots of stuff can keep you out of serious trouble. And you actually get, which one's more beneficial? You have 4 hours of free time. Playing video games for 4 hours a day and doing nothing with that, or playing for 2 hours a day and exercising for the other 2. Which one's more beneficial to your life? Do you feel that playing video games, for sitting on your butt and playing video games for 4 hours a day out of your free time is more beneficial than playing for 2 and 2? How about playing video games for 4 hours a day? Or how about taking 2 hours out of that day to learn a different language, to where you can speak to people that you wouldn't have been able to speak to before? You can travel to certain countries. It might open up job opportunities for you that you didn't know that you even had. There's a difference between people that are advanced in life and do different things that you can't do. And that is skills. Skills run life. But if you personally feel that playing video games, like I said, for 4 hours and that can keep you out of trouble and that's the best thing, that's fine. There's no need to argue that. If that's what you think is good for you, then do that. All I'm trying to say is that successful people don't think that way. They don't sit there and pound the same thing over and over. That's not going to get them further in life with their free time. Successful people learn new skills. Successful people do different things. That's what successful people do. If you're training to be a Fortnite champion, then yeah, play video games for 10 hours a day. But if you think that, hey, I need to play video games and I don't need to learn anything new, then keep on doing what you're doing. That's all I'm trying to say. But as somebody that's been around the block for a while, Tyler, then hey, it is what it is. No, I actually do have idea what psychological effects of video games have. You know why? Because I went to school for that. I'm a communication major. So I've talked to many people about what video games do. I'm a pro video game psychological person. So I do know that. You're probably the person that doesn't understand the psychological effects of actually learning new things and experiencing new things, and how new things can have, in a skill, can have a greater psychological impact, and you can still get that stimulus from playing a game. You can get the best of both instead of only getting one thing. all you're doing is defending your addiction to playing video games. That's all you're doing. That's it. I actually understand what you're saying quite a bit. I know the psychological effects because I've studied people. I went to school for that. Communication majors, you got to take psychology classes. You got to do all that for communication. At least in California, where I went to school, you do at the time. I don't know if it's the same thing now, but I know that. I've been there. I've talked to people. I know how it is. I've been with pro video game teachers that literally said the same thing. I know that. But what else I do know is that progression in life is definitely very beneficial. Learning a new language, learning a new skill, doing these type of things, and the time that you take to do that is definitely psychologically, not only can physically have more benefits for you, but can also psychologically have way more benefits for you than sitting there and doing one thing the whole time. That's facts. That's facts. So yeah. And you know nothing about me, Tyler. What I'm saying is that you are defending you playing video games all day. You are sitting here and saying that, well, no, it's okay to play video games instead of learning a new skill or learning a new language. You're sitting there and saying, no, video games will just, that's the better thing to do. I don't think so. I don't think sitting there and playing video games for all your free time is the best thing to do. I don't, unless you want to plan a career in video games. But if you're planning to be very successful in life, sitting down and playing video games for 5-6 hours a day and not making no monetization off of that, I don't think that's the best thing to do. Personally, from all the test cases that I've seen, everybody that I've talked to, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the smart thing to do. Unless you're trying to build a business around it. That's not the smart thing to do. Not the smart thing to do, in my opinion. Well, that's your case, Tyler. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. But can you tell me anybody who doesn't have a career in video games that's sitting there that's more successful than people that learn new skills? Did Mark Cuban do that to become the owner of a billionaire? Did Bill Gates play video games all day to become Bill Gates? What about, the CEO of Apple and all these guys? What about all these tech firm bosses? What about doctors and scientists? They sitting there playing video games 24/7, or are they learning new skills, enhancing their capabilities, and doing all that? But hey, if you think playing video games for 10 hours a day or 900 hours a week is the way to do it, and not spend that time, a fraction of that time learning something new to enhance your capabilities and enhance your brain power and to keep it moving, like I said, hey, we can agree to disagree. I just think that I can name lots of people that did what I'm saying, but I'm not sure if I can name anybody that really became what you're talking about that's outside of pro gaming that does what you're talking about. Sitting there and just playing video games and they become all this and that and learn. You need skills. You need skills. Plain and simple. You need skills. You need skills. No, I said you defending your addiction. I said defending the addiction of playing video games for that much time. I said defending the addiction of playing video games for 4 hours instead of doing other things. Defending that, which you're doing. You brought a whataboutism fallacy. You said, well, other people look at their phone. Phone had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Phones have nothing to do with it. That's a whataboutism. So that failed. So now you're trying to do this at this point. I said, you're just trying to defend your own addiction to playing video games for long stretches of time without learning anything new. That's all you're doing. You're just defending that. That's all you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're literally saying, no, people don't need to learn new skills. No, it's fine. Let them just play video games 24/7. Yeah, that's kind of what, or let them just play games. That's just kind of what, no offense, but that's kind of how sometimes a loser mentality for some people instead of learning something new, But it's okay. It's okay. Whatever you feel it. I got kids and play 46 hours a day, and that's fine. If you guys want to play that long, that's cool. You guys play that long. If you're set and good with your job, like I said a million times, if you set and good with your job and you feel that that's what you want to play, you're good, you're set, you don't need to learn anything new, you don't need to do anything, that's fine. But I'm trying to help the younger people out right here, okay? I'm trying to help the people out that potentially want to do a bit more. This is a skill-based life. And if you spend all your time playing video games, or if you spend a lot of your free time playing video games, you will not learn the other skills that you need to be successful in life or in other areas or potentially expand. You just won't. You can still play your video games and learn new things and be successful and still have your fun with video games. You know what I'm saying? You can't spend tons of time doing any one particular thing. You can't work too much or you're going to burn yourself out. You can't exercise too much or you're going to burn yourself out. You can't do one thing too much or you're going to burn yourself out. It's about balance and moderation in multiple different things to help your life. Some of you guys are set. You're good with your job. You work whatever. You're comfortable with your pay. You're comfortable with what you've got. You're not really learning to do anything new. That's fine. But for the young people out there that are still, that are still fresh and still trying to get something done in their life, heck, even for some of the older people, this is good advice. This is good advice. I suggest cutting back a little bit. That's my suggestion. It's cutting back. I wish I cut back and trained a bit more for football. I wish I didn't spend, I used to spend literally, like when I was in high school, I would spend 5-6 hours a day playing video games. When I come home from school, I do my homework. I just play video games all the time. And yeah, I still train when I went back to school, but man, I wish I would have taken 2 hours out of that to go do some extra laps, to go work on my speed, to go work on my strength. I really wish I would have done that. I really wish I would have done that. So I didn't, because I wasn't a late bloomer, but I probably could have been way better in high school if I took care of my diet and took care of other things. I could have been way better, even though I was good. I was all area. I made a lot of, we did good. I was heck, one of the best, to play at the position at my school and everything in my area. But man, I'm wondering, I wonder if I just took half that time that I playing video games and put that time exercising, put that time studying a bit more, put that time doing other things. I wonder what I could have done. Don't have those same regrets that I have right now. Don't have those same regrets. In my opinion, this is solid advice. That 4 hours that you spending playing that game, cut that down to 2. Put it into something else and see what happens over the course of a year. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of hours. You still get your time having fun playing video games, but then you learn something else. Trust me on that one. This is good advice that I'm giving to the kids here, man. I'm not just saying that just trying to be corny or nothing. This is good advice. Take that time and learn something new. Take that time and learn a new language. Take that time and put it into your body. Take that time and put it into your health. Do something else with it. Don't just sit there and play games for 5 hours a day. Don't do that. You don't need to do it. Put it into something else. Psychologically, you'll be fine. Yo, shout outs to Sonic Nexus. Thank you for the 25. Finding the opening thread. Thank you so much. And he says, just jumped into the discussion. I completely agree with you. Haven't played games for the past 30 years. It was a struggle to learn. The fine act of balancing gaming, work, and family, the hobby, has brought a lot of good times and some low points. Yeah, because at the end of the day, thank you for the 25, Sonic Nexus. At the end of the day, unless you're really training for, psychologically, games can help you. You can have fun, and it's great. But really, you don't need to do anything for 4 hours to really get the most enjoyment out of that. And that game isn't going anywhere. That game's going to be there tomorrow. Finite time, though, for learning a skill or being at your best for something, that could go away because your life could change and other stuff could happen or whatever the case is. So, in my opinion, do not have the same regrets that I had, especially you young kids. Do not have the same regrets that I have. You putting all that time into video games, which is fine, Put that time, but also make sure that you take that time to do something else, Especially exercise. I think exercise is the biggest thing because when you exercise, it stimulates your brain and it helps you expand in other areas, whether you're in school or you've got your job. It can help you move up. It can help you think faster and quicker than the next person next to you. So to me, exercise is that next best thing. And then on top of that, exercise expands your life. It expands how long you're going to live and the quality of your life. So if that extra time that you cut from playing video games goes into exercise, that's just as good as anything else, in my opinion, because it's your life. It's the quality of your life. It's going to be how long you live, all that type of stuff, right? So I think that's a good thing to take that extra time and put that into that. Personally, me, that's what I'm saying. So yeah. It's not about statistics, Tyler. That's what the thing is. It's not about statistics. It's not about statistics. What it is about logic. Plain and simple. You need skills in this life. If you spend more time doing one thing than splitting time and doing something else, you will not build that skill. That's factual. There is no statistics. What I'm saying is that that's logic. time is spent doing some things. There were guys that played football that spent more time than me exercising and training. They reaped the benefits of that while I didn't. If I spent that time, I would have been that fast. I would have been that good, but I didn't. I didn't spend that time with my diet. I didn't spend that time with it. It's not about statistics. It's about spending your time wisely and building something that you wouldn't have built before. You're too set in your ways. You're probably a bit older. You're set in your ways. And it's not about the statistics. It's about building your future. Playing video games does not build your future. If you play video games for 15 hours a day, that does not build your future unless you're trying to be a pro gamer. Learning a new language will help build your future better than playing video games for 4 hours a day. If you spend 2 hours a day learning a new language and 2 hours a day playing video games, your opportunities dramatically increase. You can operate and speak to a bunch of people that you wouldn't have been able to speak to. You know how many jobs there are for people who can speak Japanese and English? You know how many jobs there are for people who can speak Spanish and English? You know how many opportunities that you can learn if you learn a new skill? You learn how to edit? You know how many you can get freelance editing jobs? There's just so much stuff that you can do if you spend a bit time doing something else. It's not about the statistics of whatever the case is. I'm telling you about learning something new and being able to do something different than before. That's factual. This is coming from somebody that had to wait. I had to learn how to edit later. I had to learn how to do different things. I had to learn how to speak better later. I had to learn how to do a bunch of things later because all I did was play video games instead and drag my butt to go work out every now and then for football. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm trying to give good advice to the young people out there. If you're old and set in your ways, then that's cool. Be set in your ways. You're good. Do whatever. But for the 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, all of you guys that are young, don't waste your youth. Take that time. Don't wait till you're 30 or till you're 40 to do that. Do it now. Cut back on the games and do it now. Don't wait. You know, don't wait. Juan with the $4.99 and says, I just used to play it a lot, but I decided to cut back and learn more about the company, which got me a promotion. And I went from $18 to $34 a month in 8 months. See what I'm talking about? If you take that extra time, that got me goosebumps. It's chills because I'm happy for my man, Juan. Thank you for the $4.99 because he said, you know what? I'm playing all these video games. I could be taking this extra time that I'm off of work. Let me learn about the company. Let me learn how to do a couple different things that some of these cats don't know. I'm going to have the leg up. I'm going to make some more money. It's going to improve my quality of life. I'm going to be able to buy more things that I wasn't. I'm going to be able to get a better house. I'm going to be able to provide more for my family. Whatever the case is, to advance your life. If you're not going to be a pro gamer, there's no need to be sitting there playing video games for 4+ hours a day all the time. Now, if you want to play and have fun, cool, do it. You know, that's great. I'm not faulting, because I know some of you guys play that much. That's fine. That's fine. But some of you guys are young. You got nothing else to do. You got some free time. You go to work. You take care of work. You go to school. You take care of... I mean, you got nothing else to do. Okay. You worked out for an hour. Okay, now you got time. You don't got a family like that. You don't got kids. Okay, you got time. Go play. But what I'm saying is that once things start getting a bit tighter, because time always gets tighter, unless you're a loser and you got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? But time always gets tighter. Take that extra time. Do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think this is good advice because I wasted my time. And this is coming from somebody who did exercise a little bit too. I exercised, I did other stuff. But take that extra time to do some other stuff instead of just playing games. You know? But I will say this. I guess for me, playing games ended up becoming a little bit of a career for me, right? At this point. But I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know. So, thank you for the $4.99 though. I appreciate it. It's like it's difficult to discuss this type of thing in a vacuum. It is. It's a very difficult thing to, because I know a lot of people play games a lot, and that's that. Like, I'm not faulting people playing games. You know, like if you want to play for 3-4 hours a day, play, but take that time to do some other things too. You know, that's all I'm trying to say. Not good advice, great advice. Listen to OJ. Thank you, Koloko. I appreciate that. Shout outs to Koloko. I know you came in here a bit ago on my little rant. So yeah. What's wrong with GameStop? This is a really solid advice. I mean, it's hard to not waste time when you're in high school, because when you're a kid, you feel like I'm invincible. I'm young. I can do what I want. I'm healthy. I'm out here. I can eat what I want. I'm out here doing whatever. You know, like when you're in high school, you think that the world is at your fingertips, right? That's how I was. I was too cocky in high school. I was too cocky. I was too like, I've got time to do whatever. I'm just gonna be like, I can just walk onto the football field and dominate. Blah blah. I worked hard, but man, like I did not work hard enough. I did not work hard enough, and I regret it. I actually regret it now at this point. You know, like I definitely regret it at this point. We'll take care of the bot. Got my degree, passed a lot of work-based education, driving tests, married, had a kid, bought my house at 25 years old, vowed to never learn anything else, played the games for the next 10 years. That was a mistake. Now I'm 50, living in Spain from the UK, speaking Spanish, loving life again. Yeah, it happens, but that's okay. Like, even if you do make that mistake, you're still alive, you're still good, you're still here. You're still here, and you still got plenty of life to live. So even if that's the case, even if you don't take my advice now and you take it later, if you remember, oh man, I remember when OJ said that thing, I'm gonna do this. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Yeah, it'd be great if you take it now and you take it and you absorb it and you apply it so you live your best life at 24. But who's living their best life at 24? Nobody is. For the most part, nobody's living their best life. I mean, that's the dream, is like everything's perfect and set. You're done with school, you're done with college, you're making a lot, you got a house, you got the car, you got the hot girlfriend, the hot boyfriend, whatever you're into, you're set. But that doesn't work out for anybody. There's adversity, there's bumps, there's people trying to troll you, there's people trying to get in your way, there's all sorts of stuff happening. Heck, we got flooding going on, Mother Nature gets in the way. Anything can happen. Heck, I mean, God forbid, knock on wood, there could be injuries in the fam, there could be deaths, there could be whatever. Life is just... But you just got to do your best, you know? Just got to do your best. Sorry about that, Mr. Davis. No, Tyler, like, I see what you're saying, because, like I said, there's cats that play for that long, and that's their therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that. That's their therapy. I guess I should have specified that I'm more kind of talking to the younger cats that feel like they could, you know, that they still have a lot of things to do in life. But I mean, if you're set, like you said, you work on a farm, you work 55 hours, you got your kids, you're set, you're making what you like, you're good. I mean, is learning a new skill as important to you? Not so much, right? Not so much. But I mean, that's why I say, like, exercise is always like that thing that's that thing that escapes us. As we get older, exercise escapes us. We don't ever have enough time to get that exercise in. So I think for people that are in certain situations, or like situations like yours, it'd be like, yo, you know, exercise would be like that second thing. Like, it might be like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be like super buff. There's no reason why I shouldn't have a six pack. Like, why does that guy got a six pack but I don't? Oh, I don't got a six pack because I'm playing, not a six pack of beer, but I don't got a six pack because I'm playing video games for 5 hours a day. But wait a minute. What if I learned about my diet? What if I exercised for 2 hours for that 3-4 hours that I was playing games? Cut that in half. What if I exercise that time and learned about my diet? I still play my games, but then I also get my diet. I get my diet and exercise in, and then I do that for a year. Oh snap! I might have a six pack. I might have better energy. I might have more testosterone. I might be improving I might be able to please my wife a little bit more. I might be able to do other things that I wasn't able to do before. Hold up here. That's kind of how my life was. 2018, fat, kind of sloppy. I'm thinking to myself, I'm playing games. I'm streaming games, or I'm playing games for 6 hours a day. I'm like, wait a minute, why? Let me cut that down. Let me start learning about my diet. Even though I went to school for it. Let me start paying attention to my diet. Let me start exercising a bit more. Let me start learning about it. Let me start meditating a bit more. I'm always stressed. I'm always kind of like, Took me a little bit. But now all that stuff is coming back to me now. Probably in the best shape of my life. I can run for an hour and barely break a sweat. I can run for 2 hours and just be like, I'm good. You know? Now I'm in the best shape that I've been in. People notice. I feel great. And my brain works fast when I'm editing, when I'm handling different stuff, when I'm at meetings, fast. When I'm talking to my clients, when I'm talking to the kids for my other job, quick. I can give them answers, no problem. I can speak fluidly, like right now, I can speak. No stalls, no stutters, no pauses, none of that. I can answer stuff quickly. My mind has been supercharged. See what I'm saying? I think I'm the sharpest that I've ever been because of the exercise. Not that because I became sharper out of nowhere. Nah, it's because my mind's been stimulated. I can give that information and that knowledge right away without stopping and thinking and and stuff like that I used to do back in 2018. I might be like when I'm giving advice, or look at my previous videos beforehand. A lot of jump cuts, jump cut, jump cut, jump cut, jump cut all the time. Still do jump cuts, but it's nowhere near as bad. It's all up here. See what I'm saying? So yeah, you can take TRT and get a six pack while playing video games. Problem solved. I don't think you should be taking that though. Because the advice, OJ, I'm 24, turning 25, and I want to experience things like having a girlfriend and try to be the best version of myself. There you go, boys. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Get on the track. Start running. Start exercising. It starts giving you ideas too, man. Like, excuse me, some of my best videos came from after me exercising and me getting an idea. Some of my best viewed videos, like that 100K video that I had, that was after I went for a run and I was like, man, I got a cool video for like Skyward Sword. Like some of my best videos are like right after I exercise. Some of my best ideas are right after I exercise. So keep that in mind too, guys. But we went for way longer than I needed to go. I'm sorry, guys. I would love to sit here and talk all night with you guys, but I'm going to have to wrap it up for tonight, okay? I'm going to have to wrap it up for tonight. So once again, shout outs to the huge support. Man, Khaled, that donation is still up, man. That donation is still up. So thank you so much for the donations, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to go down the list here, man. Juan, thank you for the $4.99. Sonic Nexus, thank you for the 25. Shout out. We haven't had that Demon Slayer in a while. Thank you. Big Trini, thank you. Everybody that's in the chat that chatted with me today, everybody that talked and discussed things, thank you so much. Ian, JB, thank you. Dawson, Shinru, Nightshade, Shinru once again. Michael Regan, Massive Regan. Michael Regan, Massive Regan. Dark B, Jens, Joe, Dingo, Mr. Davis, Chupa. Thank you, Khaled. Thank you. Shout outs to all the Elite Ninjas party, man. Bead Queen, all of you guys. Roundtable Ninjas. Appreciate you guys. Brand. Shout outs to Eric P. Shinru once again. Appreciate you guys' support. Thank you for the donations. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble on about all sorts of stuff, video games. And thank you for just being part of the chat, man. I appreciate that. Had a really good day today. So thank you guys for everything that you guys did today. I appreciate it. All right, guys. I really, 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 really appreciate it. So, so we'll be back tomorrow. I might go live again tonight. I'm not sure. I might have nothing to do because I finished tonight's video, but we'll see how long. I gotta do some other stuff, but probably not though. But we'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Yo, Sonic Nexus says first person I've ever donated to, and I'm glad. I keep jumping in when I can. Yo, shout outs to Sonic. Thank you so much. The fact that you feel that anything that I say is worth that amount, that's $25. That's not a small amount, man. So thank you so much for the 25, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you for donating. I feel honored that I'm the first person ever that you felt was worth it, you know. But thank you. You're already an elite member, elite sub too. So let's play Unite, OJ. If I'm up, Coloco, and I can, I'll play Unite. I might be able to play. So if you guys are playing Unite tonight, if you're on, I might be able to go on from my mom's house. So just be looking. We might be able to, not on stream, but I might be able to play some games off stream. I'll take my Switch with me. I just got to take care of some other stuff. Bring my mom some food. I might play Unite. So if you guys want to play Unite, like just play. I might be on later. So if you guys are on, I'll look out for you guys. If I play Pokemon Unite, I'll look out for you guys. How about that? So yeah. Shout outs. Yo, what's up, Darren? Sorry, yeah, you're a little bit late, but it's okay, man. You can rewind the stream. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. And we'll see you guys for the next one. All right, guys, we'll see you guys for the next one. All right, peace.